Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. A very, very different show this morning. A very different show. Potentially one of the most painful shows I've done in 4 years. This is going to be live, unedited, unscripted. $500,000 of trades on the line, already preset, most of them. And I've got information not being shared with you. I have information from my sources, from my Bank of America connections, my Bitcoin connections, and I am very, very stressed this morning. Not for myself, but for many others. I feel the pain today. I feel the stress. I feel the frustration out there today. And let me break it all down. There's a lot of information here that you are not aware of. People are taking advantage of from the bottom, the very bottom of people trying to get you to buy the dip on YouTube, on online, on X and places like that. Disgusting. This is not about buy the dip, folks. And you're getting the government right at the top manipulating it all the way to Donald Trump. I've got some figures now that will scare you and should scare you, and I hope they do, but you have to know how to deal with this today. We have just had one of the biggest spikes ever, a wartime, like a World War declaration in gold. For gold to go up 1.6% in seconds is extremely alarming. If you don't understand why that's done that, then you shouldn't be investing. So how do we win? We certainly can win. I will win. I always win. I always get it done. I'm not going anywhere. There'll be a lot of YouTubers today who won't go live. You can't say buy the dip today. If you do, you're a bloody idiot. All right? So let me break it down. What's just happened, where we are. We just saw a couple of days ago inflation starting to tick up. Jerome Powell, and I just want to reiterate that this is not a political show. I'm completely neutral. I'm a green card holder. I don't vote. I'm not interested in politics. Well, I'm interested in the news and the stories, but I'm interested in making money and my members making money. We always win. We always win, and we always get it done because we focus on the numbers, not the noise. We have seen now huge manipulation, massaging numbers. And today it got revealed, and yet no one is talking about it at this moment. They will do in about 27 minutes. Oh yeah, they will in about 27 minutes. Let's mark my words on that. As we watch gold, that should scare the hell out of you. Bonds could go through the roof. The stock market could go down 20-30%, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So how do we win? Because we certainly can. We've started to see inflation tick up. These tariffs are still unknown. This morning we woke up and Donald Trump, like Mad King George of England, remember that? Went crazy, literally gone crazy. We're whacking on 40% tariffs again. Out of the blue, unexpected, but that's not the worst of it. That's not even why we're worried today. Tariffs are on, tariffs are off. We're kind of sick and tired of it. We're used to it and we can benefit from it. Do you know who benefits from it most though? Those in the government that put the news out, drop the market, buy it. That's what I'm doing today. I'm using tax lots to win. I will win. I absolutely will win. And all of you can win. But this should tell you everything. Gold is going up again really fast. Like this is like the declaration of World War II when this happens. All right. So we have got inflation going up. Trump said, fire Jerome Powell. He'll blame Trump. He will blame the Fed now. He'll blame Jerome Powell. Maybe Jerome Powell is partly responsible. I don't know. I'm not gonna make that decision. I'm not political. Is he too late? Those that love Trump and think he can do no wrong will say absolutely that it's all down to Jerome Powell. He's too late. Because now the jobs market is collapsing. And before you say it's not, I'll prove to you it is. It's nothing to do with the numbers you've just been given. I'll tell you in a second. I've just got these numbers. I've just been speaking to the Bank of America. I've got numbers that will scare the hell out of you, right? And if they don't, you shouldn't even be watching this show. You shouldn't be investing. So those that think Jerome Powell is wrong will blame Jerome Powell, and it's all Jerome Powell's fault. He shouldn't have done this, shouldn't have done that. Those that don't like Trump will say tariffs have destroyed the economy. Well, in the last few minutes, we're seeing now people say we're negotiating tariffs. Tariffs is the most ridiculous, overblown story ever. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. The market doesn't even care anymore. It talks about it in back corridors and laughs at it. Yeah, on, off. Sod that. Let's focus on the stocks. Let's focus on the businesses. Let's focus on the performance of our companies. Let's not pay any attention. But we do pay attention to jobs, and we do pay attention to inflation, and we do pay attention to the bonds, and we do pay attention to the yen carry trade. And look at gold. There's nothing stopping it now. Unbelievable. So what we've just got is inflation going up. That was shown yesterday. We can't measure it, unfortunately. Is it going to continue going up? We just don't know. No one knows. So how can the Fed do anything? The Fed have said we would reduce rates, but we can't. We don't know what's going on. And how can they? We woke up this morning and now we got 40% on 90% of the world. I mean, how the hell do you even equate for this? You can't. So we're up, we're down, we're left, we're right. No one has a clue, right? So tariffs. The problem isn't tariffs. As bad as that is, we can manage that. The problem is the jobs, the underlying economy. The underlying economy. I've been showing people this for ages and kept hinting at this. How many times did I play you this? Boom. I said the economy is all over the place. The stocks are strong, but the economy isn't. And I've been talking about this guy here with his XRP, screaming, shouting, up, down, left, right. Go back to the table and do the numbers. And now the numbers are finally coming out. The jobs report was an absolute disaster. It was all hidden in government hirings, government jobs. In fact, the government, the jobs report is 90% worse than you think it is because it was all in the private sector. So now we've got a massive, massive jobs problem. The Fed cannot drop rates, and we've got inflation. They might even hike rates now. So all the numbers have been manipulated for ages. They're all over the place. The credibility now of Trump is gone. It's being challenged in the courts. The Supreme Court has been appointed to throw out all of these tariffs, every bloody one of them. Apparently, it's an overreach. He's gone too far. There is no national emergency, and the likelihood of the tariffs being completely overturned is 85 to 90%, and that's coming from barristers and lawyers that I'm talking to. 80 to 90% likely, and that gold shows you everything. That they will be thrown out. Now, what does that mean? That means we've got absolute utter chaos. No one can do business with America now. I still buy in the American businesses. And in a minute, and I've already got lots of trades set, the market is just unsure what to do at the moment. You can see the S&P is down, but it doesn't really know what to do. It doesn't know what to do. It's not digested these numbers. These numbers will become very apparent in about 20 minutes' time. In about 20 minutes' time, you will really see the effects of this. It's not on the news. It's not on Bloomberg. It's not on CNBC. Everyone's got their own narrative, their own idea, their own agenda. It's going to go up. It's great. Buy the dip. Rah, rah, rah. Everyone's talking absolute bloody nonsense. So what am I doing? I am not buying the dip. I am buying the crash. And I'm using tax lots to free up money on the... Oh my God. Look at this. 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 Where's my bloody screen gone? Gold is going through the roof. This is like the declaration of World War I and II. We are getting a huge spike on gold. People at the top know what is about to happen in 20 minutes' time. Do not buy the dip. Do not listen to anyone on YouTube. I'm seeing people say, buy the dip, it's okay, it's fake news. Oh my God, you've got no idea what you're walking into. You can see XRP drop 50%. You can see Bitcoin drop 50%. Meme coins, like all your fart coins, your binky bonks, 90%, 95%. You will see companies on the Russell get wiped out, go bankrupt. Most of you, people that are messaging me on X saying, oh, it's all fake news. All right, the world's flat. You're absolutely right. Yeah, okay, there's aliens walking around. Yeah, all right, everything's fine. It's not fine. If you don't understand what you're looking at right now, if you don't understand bonds, if you don't understand gold, you shouldn't be doing this now. Wait, please wait. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I believe in the American economy. I'm buying the American businesses. It's the best time to buy those American businesses as well. Look what Meta did. Look what Microsoft did. Look what Apple did. One of Apple's best ever earnings. The businesses are good, but only at the top. The rest are going down the toilet, and your meme coins and your fart coins are all going down the toilet today. So the only thing I'm buying today, I am not buying, and I'll show you my XRP and my XRP and my Bitcoin. Look at this. People are buying it up now. They're buying it up now, and they're going all in on leverage. We can even show you the leverage. People are buying XRP, and look, Dogecoin. They're buying the good stuff and the rubbish all together on margin, and yet they're not paying attention to gold. In 20 minutes' time, people are going to get liquidated. Billions of dollars, maybe trillions, is going to get wiped off in a minute. And people are, why on earth are you doing this? I am all in on XRP. Look, I've got XRP. I bought it at the top. I've got $6.5 grand of XRP. But I'm not buying it now until it goes down 30%. You can't. And if you do, you're gambling and you're buying the dip and you're listening to people on YouTube. Buy the dip, buy the dip. Last night, I covered Michael Saylor for 3 hours. Put all his posts out, all the things he said. Very interesting. I like it. I'm buying more Bitcoin. I've got $10,000 of Bitcoin. I'm all in with you. But I'm not buying any more Bitcoin until it goes down. If you do, you are guessing, you are gambling. And you are taking the biggest gamble of your life, and you will never recover. Gold is absolutely going through the roof. Bonds are going to explode. The stock market, the yen carry trade could take the market down 30, 40, 50%. It's going now. It's starting to go. The S&P is starting to sell. I am ready to buy it. I have got tax lots all in place to be able to sell on the way up, to free up more capital, to buy lower and lower. You remember when I did this before? It's a repeat, but it's worse. But it's better. It's better because the businesses at the top in the Mag 7 are stronger than they were on Liberation Day. Remember this? Remember this? Liberation Day? Remember that? That 70% there, look. Huge. This is worse than that, but better than that because the businesses are stronger. The opportunity is better, but you've got to know what to do, when to do it. Buying the dip now is a terrible, terrible idea. Do not buy the dip. Buy undervalue. Use tax lots to free up the money on the way up. Get out of those higher levels. Hold the lower levels. I'm so disappointed that people are all over. I can see people in the chat. Buy the dip, buy the dip. It's all fake news. It's all fake news. It's all rubbish. It's not rubbish. You're not reading the jobs report I have just read. I've just been provided information from the Bank of America telling me that all these jobs were created inside the private sector. It's all nonsense. It's all rubbish. It's all manipulation. How much money do you think Donald Trump made today? Before he announced those 40% tariffs, and how much money do you think he sold at the top? How much money do you think he's going to buy on the way down? There's loads. Oh my, look at this. Look at this. This is like a world war breaking out in volatility. Look at gold. Gold has gone through the roof. Look at that in one moment. That just happened in seconds. That's not over a day or a week. That's seconds. Be very, very careful, folks. I am buying this. I am buying it with more power than ever. $500,000 today. Using margin, going all in. But I'm waiting and I'll use tax lots to trim on the way up. To free up money on the way down. That way I'll buy the bottom. I will own the bottom. Because the businesses are good. But if you are chasing your favorite crypto today, you could lose all your money. Sensei is saying that the jobs data does mean there'll be more chance of rate cuts in September, especially if inflation data is good. But inflation data is not good. And if we do get rate cuts, it will be regarded now as an emergency rate cut. It will be behind the curve. It will be too late. So is this caused by Jerome Powell? Is this a too late, like Trump says? Or are the jobs numbers manipulating the economy is weak? I've been saying this for ages. I've been putting this image in my videos for ages. The economy is not strong, but the businesses and the stock market is. And I'm talking about the businesses at the top, the S&P 500. And I'm talking about 30% of the S&P 500 at the top, the Mag 7. They are very strong. They do not mind. We're watching gold spike, up, up, up. Everyone's buying gold this morning. What does that tell you? All right. We've got a few minutes to go. The market's going to open. I'm trading live. I'm buying live. I'm only buying the S&P. I'm not buying XRP today. I'm not selling it. Absolutely not. I'll be buying more. I'll be buying more Bitcoin. Absolutely. I covered 3 hours of Michael Saylor last night and learned a lot. So this is going to be a very, very tense show, and I'm going to be doing a lot of live trading. The S&P is falling. Virgin Galactic. These companies will collapse today. Palantir down. Gold is just going up and up and up. Amazon, great earnings, bad guidance. Oversold. Apple, best ever. One of their best earnings ever. Enphase Energy, this will go down. Coca-Cola, there it is. This will be sold today, and I'll be buying the dip. I told you it would come. People ridiculed me for that. It'll come. I will sell my Coca-Cola. Let me go to my Roth IRA and show you my Coca-Cola. I told you the money will go into defensives. I'm still out of the money, and I'll buy this dip. 1.33 to go. So on Coca-Cola, I'm about $700 out. No, it's already recovering. 558. I'm not going to lose money. I will wait till I get a wash and I will sell my Coca-Cola and I'll buy the S&P in my Roth IRA. Absolutely. Live on the show. 100%. 100%. We're just waiting for that to happen. Please don't get wiped out. Please don't use leverage on crypto. Please don't buy individual stocks. J&J going up. There it is. Defensives going up today. My Coca-Cola will make me money today. I will sell it and buy exactly like I said I would. Oil up. Tesla down. McDonald's regarded sometimes as a defensive. Google down. Microsoft down. Meta down. Nvidia down. Walmart down. Tilray, it's rubbish anyway. Robinhood down 5%. There you go. Under 100 for the first time in ages. That's retail investors now running scared. That's the worst thing you could do. Why have you just sold your Robinhood? People are going to get liquidated. I'd like Sensei. If Sensei, you want to call in, give me the liquidation numbers. How many people are getting margin call today? I bet it's through the roof. I bet it's through the roof on crypto and Robinhood. I bet it is. People thinking it's going to go up forever. XRP is up. It's up today, but it's still down. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. We got 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. It's starting to go down even more. Gold is going up even more. Nearly 2% up now. Ay, ay, ay. All right, folks. Let's get ready for a day. I don't even want to do the stream. I don't even want to do it. I just want to go off privately and do trades. If you want me to carry on, seriously, I don't even want to do it. Because this is where the stock market gets ugly. It gets horrible. People are lying, manipulating for their own greed. I don't like being part of it. I like buying great businesses. I like building something. If you want me to carry on, tap the like button. I want 200 likes. There's 600 watching. I want 200 likes to carry on. Otherwise, I'm just going to go off air and trade privately. And I'm serious. I don't like when the market's like this. I don't like when we're lied to. I don't like when there's manipulation on this level because people lose their money. People don't know what they don't know. They'll just shout, it's fake news and all, and they don't know what they're talking about. People say buy the dip. They don't know what they're talking about. They're trying to manipulate people. If you want me to carry on, I'm going to go and reset Wall Street. If I get 200 likes, we'll carry on. If not, I'm going to end this show and just go off air and do private trading because I just don't like being part of this. This is not why I built the channel. I like making money. I like helping people. I cannot stand lying, manipulation, bullying, intimidation, ignorance, stupidity. And that's all the stock market is today. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go and reset Wall Street. If we get 200 likes, we carry on. If we don't, I'm going to take the day off and do private trading. I don't like the market like this. I'll see you back in just 2 minutes. Do we get 200 likes? If we don't, I'll go off air and trade. I just do not like being involved in this kind of thing. Here we go. right, you decided you want me to carry on. Okay, we got 244 likes. All right, we'll carry on. We got 5 minutes to go before the market.
Guy. And I like him because he's
just
honest,
bought more VU.
Straightforward.
Do you see that? My order went through. I've got orders placed everywhere.
Take a quick break. We got an opening bell 5 minutes from now. Don't go anywhere.
Do you see that? I've got orders set everywhere.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
Did you see I just bought another 20 shares of the S&P 500? So it's not going to be an entertaining show today. It's going to be a live trading day. So if you've just tuned in, please tap the like button. I was going to end the show because I don't like this level of lying, manipulation, massaging the numbers, pumping the stocks to dump them. Right at the top, the government's lying to us. It's just awful stuff. And people are losing their money, getting liquidated. And being told to buy the dip by YouTubers online, or last night, all those people saying don't sell your XRP. If you want to sell your XRP because you're afraid, then sell your XRP. If you've borrowed money you shouldn't have done and you can't pay the bills and your wife's screaming at you, do whatever you need to do. Don't listen to people who don't care about you on X telling you don't sell your XRP, don't sell your Bitcoin. They don't care about you. They just care about their own positions. Don't listen to it. All right, let's get ready. We got 3 minutes to go. This is the strategy today. With the numbers, I've spoken to Bank of America contacts this morning, and the job numbers were manipulated. Their government numbers, the hirings, the jobs report is terrible. We might have to have an emergency rate cut, which would be terrible. That means inflation would spike. Fears and the stock market would crash. Deals are trying to be done now with these bloody tariffs, on, off. These poor people that are trying to run businesses have no idea what they're doing. Donald Trump said he was going to do deals with, 190 odd countries around the world. People said you can't do it in a few months. It's not possible. We didn't. He got, I think, 6 deals done. 6. Was it 6? The UK, Europe, a few others. Japan, I think. China's been delayed again. None of it happened. And now we got chaos again. And the jobs report was all manipulated. A bit like that Trump coin. Remember the Trump coin that came out? Spiked up, sold off. The only people that made any money were the Trump family. It's such a shame because it's spoiling what crypto is. Anyway, here we go. We got 2 minutes to go. Get ready for an extremely violent day. I've just bought more of the S&P. You saw it go through on the top of the screen. I've got tax lots in place to sell on the way up. Holy cow. It's going to go. This could go down 30% today. So let's get right into it. I'm going to have a live phone in all day long. Live video. If you want to be part of the show, call in. I don't want anyone sitting at home who wants to ask a question. Live video phone in. If you want to be on the show, ask me a question. Be part of it. You're not alone. You're not on your own. Everybody can call in. Here is the link.
At Robert Blaurock 6WK donated $2 through a super chat. Why did you just buy the dip?
Why? Why did I just buy the dip? Because I'm only buying the S&P with my positions, and I am only nibbling at it at the moment. I just bought 20. I'll be buying 20, 50, 100 shares of the S&P as it goes lower. But I've set tax lots to sell them as they bounce back up. So the ones that are slightly higher will be swapped out. I'll only end up owning the bottom when all this is done. All right, here we go.
Right. It's doing about $1 billion run rate in sales.
Right, that's
based
true.
on the last
and
quarter.
It is
15 seconds to go.
That's forward sales.
But Microsoft and Meta, they do like 10, 11 times sales. Okay, so here's what I have to say about this. No one's going to listen to me
5,
whatsoever.
4,
No, the reason I was
3,
so
2,
over the top last
1.
night was because this people have to be on borrowed time. we can't have what's happening with CoreWeave, where it's an either side, by CoreWeave and just take it up and ride.
What about Circle?
Like Circle. And now these are the signs. If this continues, and you have 3, 4 more of these, it's always really that far.
Coca-Cola is soaring. Here's my trade. There it is. There's my trade. There's my trade coming in. There it is, live on the show. Exactly as promised. There it is. There's my Coca-Cola soaring. Exactly as promised.
We have these really amazing Bitcoin and other
unfriggin' believable. There it is.
We have a lot of junk. It crumpled up to the surface.
It's a live phone in. You have to let me know you're calling in. You've got to be a member of the channel if you want to call in so we can verify who you are. There's my Coca-Cola. It's not there yet, but it's on the way. Holy flipping moly. Talk about a swing. I told you it was coming, and there it is, live on the show. Let's go for our positions. The S&P is going down. There it goes. Down 1% yet. Virgin Galactic, I told you it would collapse. It's collapsing. It's down nearly 4%. Palantir, too expensive. It's going down. Gold is spiking like the start of a war. All right? Amazon, down. Apple, amazing earnings last night. I'm watching my Coca-Cola. It's nearly sold for a profit. Apple, best earnings. Enphase Energy. Coca-Cola, you can see it. It's not up enough yet. J&J, going up. Defensives, going up. Chevron Oil, another issue for inflation. Gold is up 1.8 now. Tesla, down. McDonald's, up. Google, down. Microsoft, down. Meta, down. Amazing earnings. Look at my flipping Coca-Cola surging like I said it would. Look at that. Absolutely going through the roof. That'll be sold shortly. Back to my main positions here, and Nvidia, down. Walmart, Tilray, worth nothing. Robinhood collapsing. Look at that. 8%. Like we said, Robinhood is going down. Retail investors are getting liquidated. This is what I was worried about. That's why it's going down. They're selling in mass. Robinhood investors are getting liquidated today. Oh my God. There it is. Coca-Cola is surging, exactly like we said. God's sake. It's great for me. I told you I'll always win, but it's horrible seeing everybody lose like this. This is liquidations here on Robinhood. Retail investors bought, buy the dip, it's going to keep going up forever. Now you're losing all your money. IonQ, I told you it's too expensive. Plug Power, don't touch it. Bitcoin, hardly moving. XRP, holding. Holy flipping moly. Right, okay. I got to focus, folks. I can't do too much today. I've got to do these trades. So Coca-Cola now, we're nearly there. We've nearly made our money. We've got $229 to do. All we got to do is sell for a wash. Don't have to make a profit on it. Just sell it for a wash. Remember I told you it would go up when the S&P went down? That's exactly what's happening. We're nearly there. It might get there, it might not. I'm not going to sell it for a loss. I want 42 trades, 41 wins, and we only lost once when I did a demonstration trade to show you. Now, if you want to call in and be on the show, you have to let me know you're calling in. If it's really busy and I can't see you in the chat, just do a super chat. Tell me you want to call in. I'll pick up the phone. You have to be a member. We don't have bots, trolls, scammers, bloody idiots on the show. If you are a member, and this is a huge day, I've got $500,000 trading going on here. I haven't got time to talk to idiots. We are going to trade my Coca-Cola in a minute. We're going to buy the S&P. We're very, very close to that trade. Let me keep my eye over here on that one. Let me go back to the S&P. Here comes the drop. Someone just said, where's the crash? Where's the crash? There's no crash. Just wait. Most people haven't digested these numbers. These jobs report numbers are terrifying. The headlines on Bloomberg and CNBC is covering it all up. I told you about it. I spoke directly to the Bank of America, and there it goes. There it goes. It's going down now, just like I said. And let me come back to my Roth IRA. Yep, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. Here it is. Come on, Coca-Cola. Let me buy this trade. Bloody hell. Bloody hell's right. So many people got liquidated from Robinhood. Sensei, if you want to call in, be on the show today. I want to know what the liquidation numbers are on Robinhood. Or if Vaz can call in. I want my team working with me today alongside what we're doing because people are getting wrecked. I'm seeing the numbers coming in. I just can't put everything on the screen. Yeah, Robinhood is still going down. That means leverage. People are buying that on leverage. Bitcoin is holding. XRP is holding. I'm not buying XRP or Bitcoin. It's great that it's holding. This is why I bought it. I was very, very happy to own it at this level now. But I'm not buying it yet. Sorry, I'm not buying any more yet. I'm waiting for that trade on Coca-Cola. It's not quite there. It's not quite there. The S&P is still falling. So we're in the right zone now. As the S&P goes down and Coca-Cola and defensive go up, at some point, I'll be able to buy it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But that's exactly what I said would happen is happening, right? Oh, dear God. Thank you.
At Steam 1081 has become a member. 35 months here with the family.
Yes, indeed. Coming up to your 3-year badge any day now. S&P is now gaining momentum. Coca-Cola is gaining momentum upwards. So the two are separating. It's going to give me that chance to buy. Let me go through all the positions. If you want to call in, anyone can call in, but you have to tell me in the chat you're calling in. Got a lot of scammers and trolls trying to call in. They're not going to get on the show and talk bloody nonsense. Well, we're trading $500,000. But if you want to call in, put your name in and you can be part of the show. If nobody wants to call in, I'll just shut the phone line down and we won't keep it open. Just giving idiots the opportunity to stretch their ego. Going down, the S&P is going down. It's gaining momentum as well. Virgin Galactic is trying to find a bottom. Palantir is trying to find a bottom. Gold has started to trim. People are taking their profit out now. Coca-Cola isn't quite there. I'm watching my trade on Coca-Cola. It's very close. Amazon, still down. Good earnings last night, just bad guidance. Enphase popped and now selling. Coca-Cola, yeah, it surged 1.13%. No surprise, same as J&J. These are our defensives. They haven't done enough yet, so we're going to wait. We're going to just keep waiting. Yesterday, everybody was like, why aren't you selling? Why aren't you selling? It wasn't there. Still not there. Got to wait. This game is a game of patience, a game of chess. McDonald's up. Google still down. Microsoft. A great earnings, by the way. I wouldn't buy it here, though. Meta, I wouldn't buy it here. Mind you, Meta has a $1,000 price target now by the banks, and they know. So not bad to buy Meta if you don't mind waiting. But anyway, expect volatility. Nvidia going to $200. Walmart defense going up. Tilray doesn't know what it's doing. Robinhood liquidations coming left, right, and center. IonQ down, Rocket Lab down, Plug Power, don't touch it, Bitcoin. I'm really proud of Bitcoin. Last night I covered 3 hours of Michael Saylor and broke Coca-Cola's popping again. XRP, I'm very proud of this as well. This is why I bought it at the top. I was very happy to buy this. This hasn't plummeted. This is a good sign for XRP, a very good sign for Bitcoin. This is showing you that it's actually more stable than most thought. This is why I entered the space. I'm happy to buy it now. But I'm not just buying this because if I'm using margin today, the margin maintenance on Bitcoin and XRP is through the roof. I want to save that for my S&P 500, and then as it goes up, I'll use tax lots to trim the higher price ones, relieve the capital, give myself more liquidity, and then I can start to buy more Bitcoin and more XRP. Bitcoin is trying to go down. I don't know what it's doing at the moment. Back to VU. Yep, it's going again, and Coca-Cola is going up. There it is. The trade's not there yet. Once we get into the green, I will set a stop trail order of 5 cents. So the moment it gets to a wash, I will start buying. Now I could sell now. It would be a $200 loss, but the gain I would make on the S&P will exceed the loss. So it's actually worth me selling at a loss to buy this dip. However, I'm not going to do that. It's too early in the day. I don't mind doing that because sometimes you have to take a loss. It's the right move. It's like playing chess. Sometimes you've got to sacrifice a piece to win the game. So the S&P now is a good buy for me, but I think it's going to go a lot lower. And the reason why I think that is the jobs report hasn't got through to everybody yet. They don't understand what it is yet. The information that I've got is not on the news yet, all right? Directly from the banks, the news I've got is not on the news yet. They're talking about the headline. They're not talking about the in-depth report. A lot of revisions will be done later on the day, and you'll see it's a lot worse. And it's starting to come through now. You can see the S&P going down. My Coca-Cola is surging, so we're getting very close. Now, my Coca-Cola deal now, I'm currently out of the money by $300 at the moment, $300. Now I could lose $300, but gain 300. No. If I bought the S&P from where it was down, it'd be about 250. If I sold for a loss on Coca-Cola, I'd be out of the money by about $50 because the S&P with the equivalent is down by about $250. So I'd be out by $50. It would be a loss. But it's not there yet. So Coca-Cola is 300 out of the money. I'm going to leave it, and I'm going back to VU. VU is still going down. So remember, for the trade to work, I have to go out of one and in the other at the same time. We don't guess. We don't sit around. We don't do hopiary and hope one goes up. Now I've sold this one. I hope this one goes down and blah, blah, blah. That's guessing. We don't guess on this channel. We always win. So we're waiting for Coca-Cola to go up another maybe 0.5%. Then I will sell it even for a wash. I'll put a stop trail order at 5 cents, and then I'll buy the S&P 500. This is not over. This is not over. This could run now for days, so we don't have to be in a rush to do this. I would like to get it done because I want to focus on the next move. I've got lots of moves here, lots of buy orders in place, lots of tax lots trimming on the top on the way up, but we can't do it just yet. So we're at 572. Let me go back to S&P right now. This is another buy zone now. So we're down 1.49. Now I'm happy to start nibbling 20 shares at a time. So let's have a look. There are my sales. There's my we're basically working with $500,000 here. My cash, my Roth, my margin is $500,000 in play here, folks. This is serious stuff we're talking about today. So I just bought. You can see I'm buying on the way down. There you go. So I bought 20 shares at 575. Then I bought 20 shares at 574. You can see we're going down. We're at 572 now. So now I'm going to buy a bit more. And then as we start tax lots in, this will happen on Monday for these shares. Remember, stocks you buy today, you can't tax lot until the next trading day. So on Monday, when we start going up, and we will bounce from them, I will sell the ones higher. So for example, I will sell the ones at 580, 582, but I'll keep the ones at 575 and 574. So I will buy the bottom, I will time the bottom, and I will end up with a much bigger portfolio and a much bigger profit profit. This is how I'm going to get to $1 million by the end of the decade, live on the show.
And Mr. Biscuit 420 has become a member.
Coca-Cola is going up. Right, I'm going to buy a bit more now. We're now at 572. We've dropped from 575 because remember, we've got 4 weeks to be in. You have to use limit orders. You have to use limit orders now. Because the market is moving too violently. Coca-Cola is nearly on a sale. Holy cow, it's going down quick. Bought another 20 shares. There we go. Coca-Cola is nearly there. There we go. We've got a bit more. Bit more. The S&P. 127 grand there. Buying power. Coca-Cola is nearly there. Let me come back and show you. So we come back over to the S&P. I just bought here. It's up on that trade. That'll be tax lots on Monday. And then if there's lower ones, I'll be selling the higher ones, keeping the lower ones. Coca-Cola is nearly there. We're about to sell Coca-Cola, and then we can buy more of the S&P on the way down. This is fantastic. I mean, it's horrible. I hate it. I hate it. Making money is easy. The hard part is to keep it, and people are losing all their money today. They're selling. They're giving it to me. Robinhood is totally liquidated. This is all retail who borrowed money, losing all their money. I pleaded with people, do not use margin to buy Robinhood. It was too expensive. It's great. Now institutions are going to buy it from you. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The S&P is up now from my position, so I'm making money on that. I bought at 571.50. It doesn't matter if it goes lower. I'll be tax lotsing it on Monday. My Coca-Cola is nearly there. I can now sell this if I want. I'm losing $200, but I'll make about $100 by buying the S&P lower. So it actually will be a win if I do this. But there's no reason for me to do it because we're going to go lower. The jobs report it won't be digested until about 10 o'clock, another hour and 10 minutes. So we've got more time to go. Coca-Cola is still going up. The S&P is still falling. Really, really pleased with XRP. It's holding well. But again, do not buy. I'm not buying this yet. Bitcoin is now starting to break up. I'll buy Bitcoin around about the 105,000. Wait. I said do not buy it. S&P is gaining speed. It's going down really quick. The Coca-Cola is going up faster. Here we go. The numbers are getting through. The numbers are getting through. We could be going into recession. Inflation could be going up. And Coca-Cola is spiking. Coca-Cola is spiking. Here we go. Here we go. It's going up quick. We got a stop trail order about to kick in. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. $200. I would now make money if I did this because the S&P is falling, but there's no need. I will wait. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We are these tariffs will all be thrown out. They'll go to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court will throw them all out, and the market will rally because the businesses are strong. Trump is in so much trouble now with this. We've got inflation going to spike. That won't bother the Mag 7. They won't care. Look how they rallied last time. Coca-Cola, $200, nearly there. 0.5% to go. The S&P is still falling. Have patience, guys. Do not buy XRP. Do not buy Bitcoin. Do not buy anything on leverage other than an ETF, because if you do, you are risking it. You're guaranteed to lose money. It hasn't even started yet. The crash is just starting to gain momentum. The S&P is starting to give up. Bonds will surge. How's gold doing? I bet gold is up. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at gold. Oh, I bet you Robinhood is increasing. Let me go to Robinhood. Where is it? Yep, Robinhood is down 94.30, down nearly 9%. That's all retail liquidations. I blame Cathie Wood. I blame all these people saying, buy. It's going to go up to $1 million. They're all in it for themselves, and now retail, once again, is paying the price. That's what this channel's for, to help people, right? Do not buy XRP yet. Do not buy Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I am doing. I'm sharing you my thoughts. The S&P is trying to find a bottom. It won't. I don't believe it will at this level. Coca-Cola is just being sold to buy the dip again. People are going to keep trading in and out of Coca-Cola. They're going to go in and out of J&J to try to trade this. I wouldn't chase it. Wait. I could sell this now and make more money by buying the S&P, but I'm not going to. Oh dear. If anybody wants to call in and be on the show, you want to ask me about tax lots, I haven't got the time to answer all the questions in the chat. The moderators, may I honor my moderators, Stacy, Stephen, Zach Zeit, everybody in the chat, Mike, everyone that's working so hard today in the chat, I thank you. If you want any information, no one needs to be left behind. Anyone can ask a question and get it answered. Just call in. You need to be a member, and we're so busy in the chat. Do a super chat. I can just for $1, just so I can see it's you, and then I'll pick up the phone to you as I'm trading. You can call in and ask me anything about anything at all. Zach Zeit wants to call in as well. Okay, great. Thank you, Zach. Anyone can be on the show. No one needs to be left behind, but obviously I'm trading $500,000. I can't be wasting time with trolls and people that just want to talk bloody nonsense, and we know who we're talking about. XRP, starting to give up. Don't buy it yet. Oh, dear. Bitcoin now selling off. Okie dokie. My Coca-Cola going up again. S&P going lower. The numbers won't be through yet. Another hour, those jobs report numbers will be everywhere, and people will realize we were lied to. The jobs is terrible. I think these tariffs will go to the Supreme Court because there is no national emergency, and the jobs were inflated through the government numbers. I've got that directly from the Bank of America, and the whole thing was a manipulation, and now it's all coming home to roost. The American economy is in absolute tatters now, but it's a great time to buy the stock market. Remember, more people are made billionaires in wars than at any other time. And the best businesses to buy are American businesses. 100%, still the place to be. But Donald Trump's not done a good job right now. It's all coming out now. $200 on Coca-Cola. Imagine if Jerome Powell had dropped rates now. The market inflation would have gone through the roof. Oh dear. Coca-Cola isn't there. Robinhood, IonQ, insanely expensive. Bitcoin selling off. XRP selling off. My main portfolio is holding now. Starting to see a bottom. It's too early to tell. We need another hour yet. Can everyone tap the like button, please, and share this out? If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, please join us as on our road to 100,000 subscribers. I'm really upset today. I don't want to be here. I don't like lying. I don't like manipulation. I don't like people losing money. I don't like the poor man who just doesn't know what he doesn't know, listening to people online on X going, buy the dip, and end up losing all their money. I can feel it. I can literally feel it, and I'm really, really upset. Making money is easy. It's flipping easy. The hard part is to keep it. Join us on our road to 100,000. We're at 93,485. Thank you ever so much, everyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you could do that, that would be amazing. It'd be lovely to see 100,000 and get a silver plaque on the wall. It would be really, really great. Anyway, thank you all. Let's see where we are now. Coca-Cola, still not there. 278. It's just dropped a little bit. The S&P's trying to recover from here. I don't know if it will. No, it doesn't. It's just a small time blip. It's going again. Told you Virgin Galactic would collapse on this news. It is. Palantir. It's all coming home to roost. Palantir was too expensive. It's sold off. Gold spiking. Bit of trimming going off, but I think it might carry on again. Amazon's recovering from an amazing earnings. That's good. Apple sold one of its best earnings ever. They've just, investors have walked away. Oh, Enphase Energy all over the place. There's my Coca-Cola going again. We're nearly there. $200 to go. I am right on the fence now of selling for a loss just to buy the S&P on this dip, but I'm not going to. I bought so much with margin on my main account anyway. It's compensated for it, and I can just keep it and earn the dividends. It doesn't even matter anymore, because we're going to have uncertainty in the market now for the rest of the year. No matter what Trump does, no matter what tariffs he undoes again and puts on again, no matter any of that. No matter any of that, the jobs report is bad. Inflation is bad. There's going to be volatility. I'm going to make money on my Coca-Cola just by holding it. I don't have to sell it, but I will if I get it out at a wash. The S&P, Virgin Galactic still going down. Let me give the link to call in. I'm so disappointed. Here we go. Live video phone in. There you go. If you want to call in, you have to be a member and do a super chat. Is the only way I'll know who you are calling in. Just do a super chat saying you're calling in. That way I don't get confused with bots, trolls, idiots. I just want to come in. We're $500,000 here. We ain't got time for it. So if you want to call in, ask me a question, be on the show. Let me pin that to the top. You can be part of the show. So I've got my first guest calling in. I don't know who you are. Zach, I don't know if that's really you in the chat. You need to put in the chat it's you, because we've got scammers and bots all calling in now pretending to be somebody else. So I can't pick up the phone to you, Zach, until you tell me it's you in the chat calling in. All right. S&P trying to show support. XRP, Bitcoin, 114. Is Coke there yet? No. Why are you buying USDT? What's the point of that? Doesn't make any. What's the point of that? Why would you buy USDT? $1 for $1. What's the point of that? What does that do? That's pointless. So if you are calling in, if that is Zach in the chat, you've got to let me know it's you, Zach. I won't pick up the phone to you. I don't know it's you. The S&P is rolling over again. Coca-Cola is just hovering. XRP. Bitcoin. Coca-Cola is trimming. People are taking profit out of it. Again, S&P is gaining momentum again. There, Virgin Galactic is going down faster and faster. Zach, if that is you calling in, you need to go into the chat. Let me know you're calling in. I have to have this rule even for members. Too many people try to call in who are bots, scammers, trolls, pain in the arses. You open the door to your home and everyone tries to abuse it. So, or bad people do. So you got to let me know it's you calling in. S&P is holding. We just bought more. Oh, there it goes again. Rolling over again. There you go. It's going again. The S&P is selling again. Virgin Galactic will go down 10% today. Palantir. Gold is going up again. Yep. So Coca-Cola trade will come back. Just give it time. Wait. Flipping heck. I told you by 10 o'clock. Another hour yet. XRP selling again. Bitcoin selling again. Robinhood getting totally liquidated on retail investors. Robinhood's getting absolutely pummeled today, down nearly 9%. That's all retail who got liquidated. So many people today have no voice. Zach, if you're calling in, you've got to let me know it's you. I can't pick up the phone. I've got too many trolls trying to ruin the show. Robinhood is going down. The S&P is going down. It's gaining momentum. Holy cow. XRP is holding relatively, but don't buy it. Bitcoin's now giving up as well. Money's going to go into gold and then defensives and Coca-Cola. You'll see it in a minute. So already started. Gold spiking again. I've been calling in. Thank you, Zach. I kept asking you over and over again to let me know it's you. You've got to let me know it's you. Right. So let me bring him in as I bring him over here. Good morning, Zach. How are you?
Happy Friday. Good. Thank you,
Friday.
Martyn.
Sorry to mess you around. I have to have people let me know they're calling in the chat because we've got so many people calling in today, trying to get on the show and create chaos. So, Zach, talk to me.
No problem. First of all, thank you so much for yesterday, MicroStrategy.
Pleasure.
There was no question, I think, about today. If you look at August 5th, last year, when the tax in China came, when they canceled the tax toward the stocks, the market crashed also 10 to 20%. So it's like a circle of a year, and I'm not saying I'm not surprised, because it is surprising to see how much action there is today toward the market, but it is like a circle from last year. So
yeah,
we're looking
it's more than that, Zach. We've got total manipulation in the numbers. The jobs numbers has been manipulated for a year. The jobs is much weaker. This is why the Fed did not reduce the rates. They were concerned about jobs, concerned about inflation, and now it's all coming out. The jobs was manipulated, and inflation is actually going up. This is really bad.
Correct. The Fed mentioned the word uncertainty. Every time they said uncertainty, I understood we're not going to get a rate cut. Now, the certainty starts to come today. Why? Because the AI take the jobs, so we see the jobs lower. We see how the tariff, which we knew August 1st will be performed toward the world, comes, and the certainty shows how it affects the market. So I have no doubt, or if there is a certainty, that maybe 0.25, quarter in September, drop, cut.
I don't know if we're going to get anything now. If we get a cut now, it's an emergency rate cut, and that means inflation's spiking, and we lost control of it now.
I don't see much emergency because the tariff brought back the market inside the United States. Buying a product of the United States made in America should bring the market, especially the US market.
Most of this stuff is not being made in America yet. And this promise from Europe to spend 250 billion or whatever it is a year in energy is not even a deal that's been done. It was just a headline that Trump threw out there, and they're already rowing, the EU are already rowing back on it. It's not going to happen. We're going to end up back where we were a year ago.
And the number shows that we are a bit better than a year ago. Still, the 7%
no
yearly.
doubt about it. No doubt about it. The business is at the top of the tree. The S&P 500, the Mag 7, the best performing businesses in the world. We've just seen the earnings. Most companies are performing well on the S&P. Absolutely, it's better now than ever to be in XRP and Bitcoin. We've got all that crypto world is about to take off. All of that is good. Last night we learned so much from Michael Saylor. However, the underlying economy is not the stock market. Remember, we can all get rich by buying the stock market and investing. That doesn't mean people who don't invest, who've got no money, are doing well. They're not doing well. The economy isn't doing well for the man on the street who can't afford to buy this. Most of the Bitcoin is being owned by... Sorry, carry on.
Yes, looking at the example of Michael Saylor, he know exactly like a computer his numbers, and he mentioned as a company, we consider as the top 10 of the United States market, but the number shows different because and due to the reason of the effect in the market. So he claimed that he's supposed to be $1,000 company. I, by the market and by the charts, see 500, maybe 620 by the charts. But he mentioned we are way under rated of where we need to be. Does it mean that we're not going to get there? It takes time, and we build it safely with a lot of securities. We contract ourselves with others for those securities, and also we test every time our position to know where the adjustments got to be done. So he's fabulous with his numbers, and comparing to other companies, it's like you're looking at the S&P 500 as a league, and who is the best and who want to be at the Mag 7, which is like a competition for the US market. So they're not going to go back, they're going to go stronger. It's like one step back, two step forward, like Vals.
All right. I want to thank you for calling in and sharing me your thoughts. I'm going to get back to trading because we're going down lower on the S&P. I'm about to buy a few more on the way down. My Coca-Cola is given up for the minute. People are taking profit out of Coca-Cola to buy this. Everything is on the way down. Your dear Virgin Galactic today, I know that's one of your big passions. That's down 5.66 today. Sorry, 6%. It's gaining momentum as we speak. Our XRP is holding pretty well, actually, 297, trying to push up. Bitcoin's trying to push up, but the S&P is going down. I want to thank you for calling in. Please drive safely, and thanks for calling in once again and being part of the show.
Yes, sir. First, before final words,
please.
Here is one Coca-Cola that doesn't worth 1 cent because it is.
There it is. The monkey in the can. Thank you, Zach Zeit, for calling in.
And second thing, of course, if you haven't sold today, you haven't lost nothing.
That's absolutely right.
So holding.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Zach, for calling in. Appreciate it.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. See you tonight on the party. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Zach Zeit, please drive safely. There you go. If you want to call in and ask a question or have a comment, then you can. All right. So now the S&P is going down again. We've got those tax lots ready to trim on the way back up. Let's go through all the positions. So my overall portfolio is down 4.7 today. We're going down. The S&P is going down 1.78. Virgin Galactic now is down. Palantir. Gold is going up even more. Amazon's trying to go up. Apple is trying to go up. Enphase. Coca-Cola. I was so bloody close. You just got to wait. I'd love Coca-Cola to get me to a wash so I could buy the S&P. Would be glorious, absolutely glorious. But we're not there yet. We have to wait. Tesla down, McDonald's holding, Google trying to go up, Microsoft trimming off, no surprise, Meta, Nvidia, Walmart, Robinhood. I feel for the retail investor who was told to buy this by too many online influencers, and now they're all liquidated. That's why it went down so quick. IonQ, Rocket Lab, Plug, Bitcoin. Very proud of Bitcoin. This is showing some real strength here, but I'm not going to buy it yet because I can't. I can't be buying using margin on the S&P and be buying Bitcoin. I mean, I haven't got unlimited funds. Even though it's $500,000, I have to have strategy and so on and so forth. So anyway. Can everyone tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel? I hope everyone is okay. Let's go to comments for a few moments. We seem to have a little reprieve on the S&P. So let's go to comments. I'll switch over to members only. That way I can answer all questions on the screen. I see many of you are reluctant to call in. I understand that. You don't want to call in on the show. I get it. But for 5 minutes, let's go to members only. That way everyone's comment can be shared. So if you did a comment, please share it on the screen. And while we're doing that, I'll give you a few links. If you want to follow me on X, we're giving away $1,000 in XRP live on the show. All the details are pinned to the top of our X. You win points, tickets just by following me. It's free to enter, free for all. There is X. There is Instagram. You get tickets for following me on Instagram as well. There is the music channel. If you follow me, if you subscribe to me, you get points for that as well. That's tonight. If you want Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread, all the data that I follow and all the information that I use, there is that. If you want to become a member, there's the membership link. 98% of our live viewers are members. So please consider becoming a member. There are many, many perks. The price of membership never goes up. We have members only live streams, members only chats. We have all the CEO interviews are members only. You can order earnings reviews. You can have stock reviews. We would have been doing realty income right now. Unfortunately, we can't due to this emergency stream. I can't cover that. I'm really sorry for my member who asked for realty income, but I'm sure you can understand on a day like today, we just cannot cover an earnings. Many, many perks. If you want to win the $1,000, it's quite easy actually. Only 4 people have done everything. So it's quite easy to win Win Our Money. There is the giveaway. martynlucas.com/giveaway. The S&P is starting to go up, which is nice. I could put some more tax lots in place. So let me do that now. Let me go to comments and questions first, and then I'll start putting more tax lots in place. So what I want to do is free up some money. So we've been buying lower, which is great. But have we bought the bottom? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there's more to go. So what we want to do now is relieve capital and be able to buy more. All right. So what we're going to do now, you can see those 2 tax lots already in place. They're ready to go. But I'm going to look for some more. So I'm going to go to trade, sell, shares, tax lots. And we're going to find the shares that we can sell tax lots. Here we go. The ones I bought today won't be included, obviously. That's on Monday. There you go. So these are the ones that I can start to sell. So we got 579. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We got 579. We can free up capital. Now we want to do that. We bought at 570. You know, we bought lower. So the ones that we bought at 579 and 580, we want to trim those and keep the ones that we bought lower. That's what we want to do. Okay. So if we can get a bounce to 579, I will start selling that one there. And then 580 and then 580 and 581. I will sell all of those and keep the ones that I bought at 570. Make sense? So we get more at lower. We end up timing the bottom. We end up getting the lower prices. But these haven't made any money yet. So the magic number is 579. In fact, 580. We'll simplify it. When we get to 580, we can start trimming using tax lots. Okay. So we've just bought more. If we look here, we've just bought more at, there you go. You can see in the last few seconds, 574, 571. We've just bought those. They're all in the money now. We want to keep those. We want to sell the ones at 580 for no loss, no gain, and that will give us more liquidity to buy the next drop, and there will be. And if there isn't, it won't matter. We bought 40 shares at 574 and 571. So we don't need the 20 shares at 580, do we? We can give ourselves some capital. We can give ourselves some liquidity. So that's what we're looking for. We're waiting for VU to go to 580 to set up those tax lots live on the show. They'll be sold. They will reduce my margin. They will allow us the ones that we bought at the much lower price to be kept. And then if it goes down lower, we'll buy more and we'll tax lot again. All right. Okay. So we're going to keep our eye on the S&P 500. We want to see 580. You never know. There might be a quick little bounce now. And if there is, we can start to do it. All right. So in fact, what I'll do it. I'll do it now. Trade. Where's the 580? Sell. Shares. Tax lots. Tax lots. Okay. I'll set up the trade right now. So we'll go that one there. $579.39. $579.39. $579.39. $579.39. There you go. Sell at 579.39. Done. Review. Right. That'll be sold. No tax, no loss, no gain. Keep the ones I bought lower, much lower. Do it again. Trade. Sell. Shares. Tax lots. Tax lots. Okay. We'll pick the one above it. Make sure we got the right one. Make sure we got the right one. $581. There we go. So this one will be. This one will be. There we go. This will be 581. 581. Limit 581. 581. A gain of $4. Okay, whatever. It's not about the profit. It's about holding the lower ones. 581. Done. Review. That will free up 9 grand. So we're paying off the margin now very quickly and holding the lower ones we just bought, right? Swipe that up. Done. See, we're starting to rise now. Coca-Cola is also going up as well. Whew. Trade. I told you there'd be hundreds of trades today. So here we go. Sell. Sell. Tax lots. Tax lots. Okay. Cost. Make sure we've got the right one. Uh, 581. 581. Done. Limit order. Limit. 581. 581. One lot, make $1 profit. That's fine. Number of shares, 10. Done. Review. Sell that. Okay. And we've got one more. Sell. Sell. Tax lots. Tax lots. Okay. Check the price. Always just double check it. There's one left there. 581.24. 581.24. That's that will be a wash. 581.24. Done. Limit order. 581.24. 581.24. Whoops, I made a mistake. I beg your pardon. I'll do that again. Sell. Shares. Tax lots. Tax lots. Okay. 581.24. That's the wash price. 581. Can't see it, sorry. 581.24. Done. 581.24. 581.24. One lot, no loss, no gain. There. Extended hours. Review. There we go. So we've done this now. So we are selling the ones we bought at the top and we're keeping the ones we bought at the bottom. And that way we've bought the bottom of the market today and we will be able to continue buying further dips. And when we get those little bounces, they will all sell without paying any tax, without making any losses. They'll all be wins, they'll all be gains. Well, there won't be losses, there won't be gains, they'll be just neutral. But they'll allow me to have more capital to buy and more liquid to buy the lower price stocks and keep those stocks and reduce my margin and bring the portfolio back into balance. So we've got all our trades. We've got bloody loads of them. Look at all these. Buys, sells, oh my God, all over the place. So that's that. So let's come back over to comments and questions now. So the S&P, as it starts to go to 580, if it does, we'll start seeing one tax lot go out. No money will be lost. No money will be made. There'll be no tax to pay, but I'll have a lot more money available to, and I can, and the 20 or 30 shares I bought at the bottom today, I can keep. So I bought the bottom, I timed it perfectly, and this is what I did on Liberation Day Part 1. We're now doing it again. And you saw how effective this is. This is the best strategy, always works, you can't lose. But again, this is not financial advice. Do not follow me. This took me 4 years of discipline to understand the market, the economy, build relationships. I know about the jobs report. I know about the inflation. I am happy to do this. I wouldn't do this on individual stocks. Absolutely not. Okay, so there we go. That's where we are. Now then, Coca-Cola is going back up. I can soon sell my Coca-Cola. If not, doesn't matter, on my Roth IRA, tax-free, and buy the S&P. It's still worth it down here. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Is gold still spiking? And let me go to comments and questions. Yes, it is. The uncertainty has not gone away. There is no resolution. This is not all over. We could crash all the bloody way back down again. But you can see how quickly my portfolio is going up. I was like, what, 4.5 grand down? I've made $1,000 in like minutes, but that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything until we've trimmed those tax lots. If we can trim those tax lots, I've got all my money back in the buying power to buy further dips, and I've got lower. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? If I can get that, and I will get that, just have to wait. Okay, so I want to go to comments and questions now. So where did I change it to members only? I made a joke about Sensei Rooster as the roosters come home. Yes, the roosters yes, it has come home to roost. It's a sad day for many of us. It is. Many people, and I don't know why, we always advise and say do not use margin or leverage to buy crypto. Do not use margin on individual stocks. Do not chase pumps. But no one listens. If they did listen, Robinhood wouldn't have rallied the way it did. XRP wouldn't have rallied the way it did. You've always got to manage your risk. I'm always working when you're on live, Eddie Puckett. Well, you're doing the right thing, mate. If you're working, you're earning money. All my profit from the last month has gone. I'm so sorry to hear that. There's no reason for that. Use tax lots. Trim at the top. Take some profit off the table. If the person gave a super chat for earnings for right, that should still have been done, in my opinion. Vanessa, unfortunately, there's been breaking news here. We got to go. I'm sorry about that, Vanessa, but I'm sure Seth will understand. Here we go. Seth, you're in the chat. Do you understand? This is the person that requested ABR. Seth, I apologize on the show that I couldn't do your earnings this morning because of this emergency live stream. I'm sorry. I hope you understand, but you will not lose. You absolutely will not lose. Nobody loses on this show because what I will do is I will record it later and publish it later. I just can't cover it live while this is going on. We've got $500,000 here on the line, Vanessa. We've got people being liquidated, losing millions, billions of dollars around the world. I'm sure Seth understands for his $10 super chat, I think it was, to cover it. I have to go with what's right for the audience. And I know Seth will be disappointed, but I'm sure Seth will agree, Martin, you did the right thing. I understand this is a big story today, and millions of people, thousands of people need this information because they're not getting it on YouTube. People are telling you false information and telling you to buy the dip and do this and all that kind of stuff. Don't sell your XRP and God knows what else. All this stuff. And I think it's important that we did this. So, Seth, if you could let me know. But what I will do is I will get the earnings and I will cover it. And I will replay it and record it. So you won't miss it. All right? So, Vanessa says, you should have done it. Well, I made the decision and I stand by what I said. It's the right thing to do. Absolutely the right thing to do. I agree with Vanessa. That's fair enough. You can agree with Vanessa, but it's the right thing to do for the audience. And I bet you any money, Seth agrees with me. There you go. I totally understand. I wouldn't push the matter. I haven't hung around this long just to leave. There's over 600 people here. There we go. Seth, I knew you'd understand. It's not about the number of people that are watching. It's not about that. It's about bringing the most important news to people that can have the most impact. And sometimes, as the owner of this channel, I have to make decisions that are unpopular. But there you go. I'm glad that you understood.
At Yasin_17 donated $1.99 through a super chat. I'm ready to pay him his super chat back. Used saluting face emoji.
Thank you very much indeed. Seth won't lose. I will still cover his earnings. He knows I will. He know I will, and I'll get it out to him just the same. But this has to go on now. All right. I'm sorry for those of you. I'm sorry for Vanessa and Stacey who don't agree, but I stand by what I did. You mentioned that when you sell using tax lots, that you cannot buy back until the next trading day. I think a lot of people might not know this. You mentioned that when you sell using tax lots, that you cannot, you can buy back. You can buy back straight away. You can buy back, of course you can. Of course you can buy back straight away. I'm simply saying a stock you buy today, you can't sell on a tax lot today. You have to wait for one day for that lot to settle. That's why you can't sell it. But these are lots I bought last night. These are lots I bought yesterday. So no, it's not that you can't buy back. You just can't sell the ones you bought today. But I wouldn't want to, would I? Because I've just bought them on the dip. The ones I bought yesterday were much higher than this. So I want to sell those. XRP back above 3. Yes, that is true. But if you use margin, you can buy right away. Absolutely. If you've got a margin account, you can buy instantly. I don't need for funds to settle. I can do a $500,000 trade right now. Even if you don't use margin, and this is not financial advice, my opinion is you should turn margin on. Because you can turn off margin investing, but have a margin account. Most people don't understand that. They have what's called a cash account. You don't want a cash account. A cash account is for children. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but it is. A cash account is like giving your child a bank account that he can't access. He's just got a piggy bank with cash. He doesn't have a debit card, doesn't have a credit card. He just has a piggy bank with some money in it. You should in my opinion, if you are understand the stock market, you should have a margin account. Doesn't mean you have to have margin investing turned on. You can turn that off and still have a margin account. You know, a few weeks ago, I had cash and I was earning uninvested cash. Remember that? I was still a margin account. I just turned margin investing off. I just wasn't borrowing money on margin. So you could see how much cash I had. But I was still in margin account. A margin account allows you to buy and sell. You don't have to wait for stocks to settle. I can transfer money from my bank account today. I can bring in $500,000 today in my account and I can invest it. I don't have to wait 3 or 4 days for it to arrive. Well, that's no bloody good, is it? Because the stock market crashes today. So in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, not financial advice, but if you've got margin turned on, just margin investing turned off, you can use a more grown-up account. A cash account, as I say, it's more like a children's version of an account. You just can't do anything. It's pretty pointless. But anyway, there you go. I am curious what happens in the next hour. Yes, we all are. ABR surprisingly on the rise big time. Things looking and sounding good, Seth. I had to step away for a bit. Did corrected employment jobs numbers come out? Yes. Terrible. It's terrible. That's why the market is like this. And all the numbers were manipulated as well. All manipulated. And I've just been telling you the information I've received from the Bank of America. It's all private numbers, all private jobs. The jobs numbers are a lot worse than Trump wanted you to believe. And now it's all coming out and now the information is leaking out everywhere. My overall portfolio is now green. Great. Val says margin. He always says that. Let Seth pick another stock instead. It's up to Seth. If Seth wants to pick another stock, he can, or I will cover the earnings. I will just record it and put it out. Thank you. I totally understand. I wouldn't push the matter. I haven't hung around this long just to leave. Ha ha. There you go. Absolutely. The real members, the real friends, totally get it. Of course, you know, certain people who we come on the show from time to time, different way of thinking. I appreciate everyone looking out for me though. Much love. Yeah, Vanessa and Stacey were telling me off. They thought I was wrong. I've got to make a decision. Sometimes decisions are not pleasant, but I have to make them for the better good. Send your wallet link, Seth. Send your wallet link. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okie dokie. I thought you meant you were just not doing it, so I misunderstood. Sorry. Yeah, I just can't cover it live, Stacey, because of this going on. XRP, don't apologise. Don't apologise. You were taking up for your friend, and so you should. And you were telling me I was wrong, and that's fine. I'm used to being told I'm wrong all day, every day. That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Still made a decision. I've got to, captain the ship. Someone's got to make a decision. Right. I thought you meant, no, it's all good. XRP and crypto can be traded immediately on using tax lots. Well, of course they can. Because the stock hasn't settled with the market maker. It's already done. Absolutely. Absolutely. XRP. But the thing is, it's much more volatile. So you wouldn't want to guess. All right, I don't guess. I don't guess on crypto. I don't guess on crypto. Let's go back to Bitcoin's gone straight back up. XRP is going back up. Look at that. Very nice indeed. I tell you what. That shows real strength. This is why I bought XRP. You can believe in this now. Bitcoin, the same. Look at that. Look at that. Great. Really good.
A David T9H3L donated $5 through a super chat. No, I know the jobs numbers came out this morning, but have the corrected numbers come out yet?
No. No one is talking about these bloody numbers that I have seen. Obviously, I'm not looking at the news so much. I'm busy trading this morning, more than I normally do. Crypto is up. Is it supposed to drop? I'm so confused. Crypto is up. Is it supposed to drop? Well, not all crypto is up. Let's have a look at the crypto bubbles. I don't think all crypto will be up at all. No, you see? You telling me that crypto is up? No, it ain't. All crypto is down. Rubbish is down. Quality is moving up. This is why I only buy, and today is a very, very, very good apparent way of explaining it. Look at that. Look at that. XRP and Bitcoin, both green. That's my only purchase. That's my only crypto. Now you understand, perhaps, why I waited so long to buy back crypto. Now you understand why I only buy XRP and Bitcoin. Now you understand why I didn't sell my XRP. Not just because of the price, because I've got a portfolio that can support it and hold it up and so on and so forth. But I even used margin to buy it. I would never recommend anyone using margin to buy crypto, but I did. I have XRP and Bitcoin on margin. But I've got a portfolio that can hold it up. But don't be under any illusion. Don't let anyone on YouTube and X tell you, crypto's up, buy the dip. No, it's not. Virtually every crypto coin in the world is down today. Look at the bubbles. Rubbish. Rubbish. But the quality is XRP is up, Bitcoin's up, and it's good. That's why I didn't sell it. But I didn't buy it lower either. Okay? Because I've got enough. I want to make sure I've got enough money to buy the bigger dip on the S&P 500. And now you can see it rallying like crazy. Look at that. Was it $4.5 down? I've made up $1.5 now in, half an hour? And I've got a lot lower prices. My Roth IRA is doing well. My Coca-Cola is starting to get near the sell point. And then it will go into the S&P. As soon as we get the 580 on the S&P, if we get there, and we might not, it's a big if we get there, my tax lots will kick in. And then I'll have more liquidity to buy on the way down further. And even if it doesn't go down lower further, it supports the ones I bought lower and I can hold them. And I brought my margin back into balance. And as you can see, it's starting to go down again. This is not over. It's a small bounce. Don't know what's going to happen next. Well, and we haven't had enough of telling you you're wrong lately in the chat. So I thought I would just tell you you're wrong to fulfill your day. Somebody's got to do it. That's right. I love it. It's all good, Stacey. We love it. Well, not all. I see 3 green bubbles. Yeah, okay. Again, teasing, yeah. You see 3. Yeah, you're right. There's 3. IOTS, IOTX, and M and Plume. In fact, there's 5. There you go. There's 6. Oh, in fact, oh my God, there's 8. There's 8 out of a bloody 100. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you're right. Stacey's going, I can see a few. She said, I see 3. She went 1, 2, 3. She missed that one. Hang on. That one. Missed that one there. Yeah, but I think we could all agree that most crypto is down today. Most rubbish is down today. Most stocks are down today. All right, okay. Do the other crypto really count though? No, and not to me. They don't know. I wouldn't buy a single one of those. Absolutely not. I wouldn't buy a single one of those nonsense. Absolutely not. Absolutely bloody rubbish. No, wouldn't buy any of it. Wouldn't buy any of it. Pants, rubbish. Why do you need to? If you bought XRP and Bitcoin, why do you need to buy everything else? I mean, what's the point? That's like buying every stock in the stock market. Just buy an ETF if you want to do that. It's bloody. I don't know why people do it. They have like 50 different crypto coins. What's the point? Imagine buying 50 different pharmaceutical companies. Wouldn't you just buy an ETF of one? It's ridiculous. Well, I want a bit of everything. Oh, what if fart coin goes up? What if Binky Bonk? Well, what if it goes down? I mean, why would you even bother? If you can buy a quality product, why'd you buy rubbish? See, I'd rather buy 1 Rolls Royce than 50 broken down Ford Mondeos. I mean, why would I want... I mean, what's the point? I don't understand that. Anyway, that's just me. Anyway, whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. Actually, that's the problem. I do care. That's why I'm here today, because I do care. Right. I wish I didn't. It'd be easy not to give a damn. I wish I didn't. I wish I was like Dan Penner. Dan Penner's great. He doesn't care about anyone other than himself. Walks over people, stands on people, as long as he makes money, don't care. I wish I was like that. Life would be really, really easy, you know. And when you get like the trolls call in, you know, those sort of people, I would swear at them. I'd just swear at them, and I don't know. Anyway, you are what you are, right? The S&P is trying to go up, but we're waiting now. Our next move is to wait. We bought a nice little bottom. Maybe we got the bottom. We're waiting to sell tax lots. We've got to wait. Gold, still up, still elevated. Amazon's trying to go up. Apple, oh, no, it's not having any of it. It's not having any of it. Coca-Cola, so close. You have to wait. It's not worth taking a loss. Remember, though, if the S&P went down 20% and Coca-Cola was down $100, it'd be worth selling it and buying it. Of course it would. Google's trying to go up. It is going up. Microsoft's selling. Meta selling. Nvidia trying to go up. Walmart, Staples going up. No surprise. Poor old Robinhood investors. The moment they got liquidated, people bought it. Institutions bought it. It's a real shame, that. But if you play this game, you got to expect to get your fingers burned if you don't know what the rules are. And there it is. Rocket Lab. Plug. Bitcoin. I tell you what, XRP has done great. XRP got bought right up. This is why it's a quality coin. Look at that. Look at that. Against it. And same with Bitcoin. Isn't that great? Stay out of the noise. Buy with conviction and patience. It's in the price today. It's the price down the road when you need it. That's right, JJ 8-Ball. We are men. We are used to being told we are wrong. Yeah. All the guys going, yeah, I know. When was I last right? You know. Hey, life ain't about being right, mate. Forget it. When you get older, you realise it's not about being right. Sod being right. Just remain in the game. Right? Remain in the game. Don't worry about being right, except you'll always be wrong. When you're 50 years of age and upwards, accept it. It's called being grown up. You'll always be wrong. What do you think about ETH? Ethereum, I'm not interested in it. I don't understand it enough. I don't need any more exposure to crypto. Why do I need more exposure to crypto when I own the best asset to be used in a real world scenario, XRP, and the digital gold, Bitcoin. I don't need anything else. Oh, by the way, we had MicroStrategy in our show last night. If you missed it, you missed an amazing historical moment. We had a strategy software in our show last night. They came in our show. MicroStrategy were in our show last night in the chat saying hello to people. And I've already struck up a conversation. Yep, I'm hoping to have Michael Saylor on the show. Huge moment. Most of you didn't watch it last night. You missed it. And I provided stuff that most of you hadn't even watched. I can't believe it, quite frankly. Some of my best content ever. Look at this. None of you have watched it. Look, questions directly from MicroStrategy last night. 300 people watched that one. Look at this. 281 that watched that one. 259. This was MicroStrategy last night did a world exclusive Q&A, first time ever. We streamed it. We had MicroStrategy coming into our channel saying hello, and I'm now trying to get a meeting with Michael Saylor. That happened last night. Look at that. All this is on X. We have Lynn. Look, Lynn was on the Zoom call. You all missed one of the biggest events ever, and there it is. Sometimes you snooze, you lose. You miss the earnings calls. I'm amazed that everyone didn't repost all that. But anyway, there you go. There you go. And we had this guy. Where is it? This guy here with 250,000 subscribers. 3T Warrior Academy. They came in the show. They want me to go on their show. You missed that as well. Most of you missed that. Some really big stuff has been happening on the channel the last couple of days, like mega. When I said to you I'd get Elon Musk on the show, everybody laughed. You won't be laughing forever. Eddie Puckett, what do you think about Ethereum? Can you do a poll? Dan Penner impression, Uncle Martin. Can you do a Dan Penner impression? Yeah, if I'm going to swear for 10 minutes straight. Amazon, a good buy at these prices, you think? Or will there be more selling pressure in coming days? I wouldn't buy it directly. I'd buy it through the S&P. Remember, Amazon's near at the top of the S&P, so you've got the stability there, haven't you? XRP doing great. Now you can see why I bought it. Bitcoin also doing great despite all of this. The S&P is now trying to come back up again. We got all those extra shares this morning on that dip. We're just waiting. All we need now is 580. We're 573, and my tax lot start kicking in. Well, actually, the first one was lower than that, wasn't it? Wasn't the first one lower than that? It'll all start kicking in, and then I'll relieve all that money. Sell. I mean, look at it. I got all these tax lots. Sell. My God, loads of them. I can't even remember what they are. I don't even need to remember what they are. It doesn't matter. We'll soon see anyway. We're nearly there with Coca-Cola. It's soon to be sold unless the S&P dips violently again, and I will sell it for a wash or just under. So we're just waiting now. It's a patient game. Starting to get a recovery, but I wouldn't believe in it yet. I bought and sold Robinhood for 5% gain. Congratulations. Remember, though, if you've done it on your main account, you've not made 5% because if you've just bought that, you've paid maximum capital gains tax today on your main account. So you've not gained that much if you bought it on your main account because you will be charged tax on it. If you've done it on your Roth IRA, yes, but this is not over yet. I wouldn't start buying on the way up. Buy on the way down, but don't buy on the way up. And congratulations, though, that you've made a profit. 3T is legit. Yeah, I really like the guy. He sounds great. I really like the guy. He hasn't messaged me yet. He said he was going to. He hasn't yet, but that's fine. I'll wait. But no, he hasn't messaged me yet, but he sounds really nice. I would certainly be happy to do stuff with him. You and 3T are the only people I listen to. Thank you very much, Stuart. Love the way you're thinking, Martyn. Dream big or go home. Thanks. Absolutely. But I will change that, David. I don't dream big. I work towards big. If you dream big, you're no more than a dreamer. Too many people say, oh yeah, I got all these ideas. Are you working towards it? Every day, are you moving more and more towards it? And I mean physically moving towards it with contacts, messages, relationships, so on. If you're not, you're just dreaming. And it's like saying, I'm just sitting here and I'm gonna be the biggest YouTube channel in the world. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm just dreaming about it. No. I will have Elon Musk on the show and I'm working towards it. Now, by the way, I want to put a bit of clarification out there because some people are confused. They said, they've been saying to me, you said on the last hour of the last trading day of the last day of the month, you would do a special sponsorship for all these crypto projects. Remember? And I told you about through this, I would discover who Satoshi is. Remember all that? Many of you got confused. Many of you said, I hate the title, thought it was wrong, so on and so forth. That's fine. Stand by what I did though, and it worked. And so you go, well, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it last night? Well, because there were hundreds. And I've not been able to put them all together. I have received hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands. I've lost count, to be honest. Hundreds at least of invitations to partner with crypto projects. And I said to you, the way we'll discover who Satoshi Nakamoto is by building relationships through people and sharing it live on the show. Now, what other people do, and there we go, the S&P's rolling over again. This is what we said, don't buy on the way up. Want to trim those tax lots. It's not over yet. Not even started, to be honest. It can go a lot lower than this. We've not got to 10 o'clock yet, where the numbers will get really revised and people will realise that these job numbers were a scam. All right? So what we're going to do is, unlike just about everybody else, people receive money all the time from projects to promote certain projects, crypto projects. They take huge amounts of money. I've got channels at 10% the size of mine, earning 10 grand for adverts, affiliations. I don't do any of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite, Sensei's doing me like a little template, how I can use ChatGPT or AI or something like that to be able to reply en masse to my emails because there's just so many. And basically saying to people, thank you for your interest as a crypto project and sponsor or affiliation, whatever. And as you know, we aim to be the most honest, trusted service in the world. And crypto is full of lies and deceit and deception. If this is a genuine deal, I would like to negotiate it and discuss it live on air in front of my audience. So you will see who it is offering me money and how much money. Leah says you don't need to do that. You don't need to go on air and interview people and let the world see how much money people are offering you to do business. I said, I know I don't. And that's why I will do it. Because people can see it and they can know who I'm talking to, and they will know which projects are real. And the scammers won't even reply. The ones that are scamming me will certainly not go on air with me, would they? They wouldn't go on air and go, I'd like you to, like for example, I'd like Michael Saylor to come on the show, and I would like to affiliate with Strategy. Strategy I like now. I've learned about it. I've learned about Bitcoin. I would like Michael Saylor to say, all right, Martyn, we would like you to promote Strategy, and we'll offer you 100 grand a year. And you can all see live on the show that Michael Saylor has offered me 100 grand. Now, I could do that privately off air, and you just wouldn't know. And that's fine. You don't need to know. It's none of your bloody business, is it really? But if I share it, you know. And you'll know how real it is, and you'll know why I'm saying what I'm saying. Oh, I don't need to do that. No one's going to do that. No one's going to do that. But I'm going to do it. And through doing that, I will find out who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Because I will be inside, more inside than anyone's ever been inside before. fully exposed, live on the show in front of everyone. Now, if people don't want to call in and be on the show, they're not real, are they? They don't have a project that's worth anything. Just a scam. Well, those won't come on the show, will they? So there you go. That's my plan. So don't be a dreamer. Work towards it. Absolutely, yes. I definitely worded the dream comment wrong. Love the way you're thinking. Mo, Academy and Stop Mo, and here is where I spend most of my time learning from all you guys. Appreciate it so much. 3T Academy made an app to track your crypto. It's really an amazing app. They don't get your crypto or your keys either. Stays in your hands. Okie doke. Been waiting for this. Woke up at 4 a.m. Open hood and boom. Right. So here we go again. It's rolling over again. That was a very short-lived thing. So most of you didn't, most people got sucked into that again. XRP, fantastic. Fantastic. Bitcoin, fantastic. Robinhood, I wouldn't have bought it there, but I certainly wouldn't have bought it over 100. I think there's more pain to come. The numbers aren't fully digested. The S&P is selling off again. My Coca-Cola, J&J, yep. It's getting closer by the minute. Once that gets to the $69, we'll be there. We can start. We'll not start. We will put a stop trail order in place. We will buy the S&P with it. And if the S&P crashes even more, which it's starting to look like it's going to, I could even sell for a wash or a loss and buy it anyway, because the gain on S&P will be greater than the loss I'll make. But I'm not going to lose. I don't think that's necessary at this stage. So let's keep our eye on it. Can everyone tap the like button, please? That would be really cool. And consider subscribing as well. That'd be nice. How many subscribers we got today? Let's have a quick look. How many people are even watching? I don't know. Where's my bloody mouse gone? Let's have a look. 93,400 and... Oh! Hey! That's moving quick. 93,502. That was good, wasn't it? 503. 504. Yeah, I like this. Very good. Very, very good indeed. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Thank you ever so much. Can't wait to get to 100,000 and have a silver plaque on the wall. 0.8 of all channels, 0.8 of 1% of all channels in the world are over 100,000. And I've never done it with a sensationalistic headline. I've always told the truth. I've never paid for advertisement. I've never done a viral video where I've just gone talk rubbish and we're all going to get rich in 5 minutes. And I've done it the hard way by going live all day, every day. I've done it the very hardest way possible. So there you go. I'm proud of that. More proud of my members because you made it possible. Thank you to all of you. So, XRP. Poof. I mean, brilliant. Now you can see why I bought XRP and Bitcoin, can't you? Now you can see why I was quite happy to buy it at the top. You can see that now. Look at this. Look at all the, nearly every coin is down on a day when we got all this bad news, and we end up doing great with XRP and Bitcoin. That is, I mean, that's why you can buy it at the top and own it and not worry. That's why institutions are buying it. That's why banks are buying it. That's why Bank of America is going to own this. This is why they're going to use XRP. This is why you're seeing it now. This is great. Really, 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 really pleased. So I was right again. Anyway, so the S&P is down 1.58. It's given up that little rally again. Coca-Cola is going up again. So these two trades are very much in play. I might have to wait all day. I've already waited 2 days. Might have to wait another week. I don't know, but it will come. The fish will gather again for the Andrea Gale. Until he sunk the ship, of course, or the boat. I should say it's a boat, isn't it? It's not a ship, is it? It's a boat. It's a trawler. That's what it is. Anyway. Here we go again. Here we go again. Wait and see. Wait and see. I have Satoshi's IP address. Genuinely, by the way. Do you? A lot of people have that address, but no one knows who Satoshi is. It's a public, it's well known, isn't it? Keaton Stone. I don't get the FOMO. I just get angry, like driving buffalo off a cliff. You just get angry. What is angry? Oh, yeah. I don't get anger. I get disappointed. I'm disappointed that everyone's lying. People that run the country are just liars. Lie. Everyone lies. I don't. I'm live all day. Ask me anything. But people do. People lie. Our president's lying. People are lying. Stock market's lying. It's horrible. No need to lie. But having said that, if people didn't lie, there wouldn't be opportunity for me to buy the stock market, would there? So think of it like that. Coca-Cola, come on, we're nearly there. That's going down again. I mean, it's the perfect trade, isn't it? It's a perfect trade again. Easy to make money, hard parts to keep it. Hey, sold some XRP. Done some of these things to get some dry powder. I'm thinking that we may just keep going down over the weekend until Monday. Hopefully you did the right thing. Hopefully I did the right thing. In what? Hopefully I did in what? What have I done the right thing? What, buying XRP? Yeah, I don't care. But I don't care if XRP goes down 50%. I listened to Michael Saylor last night. He actually says he'll make more money with Bitcoin and MicroStrategy if if Bitcoin goes down. It was hilarious, and I for the first time I really understood what he was saying. It started off, I thought, I haven't got a clue what you're saying, and I listened for 3 hours, and I finally was getting it at the end. Are we ready for tonight's live show on the music channel? Misty in the Moonlight. We're not ready yet, but we will be. A ship can hold a boat. A boat cannot hold a ship. That's correct. That's correct. Money made in the chaos. Yeah, money made in the chaos. Here it goes again. Here it goes again. Everyone lies. A white lie, a little delicate, armless white lies. Okay, how do I look? You look great. I don't tend to do that though. If you look ugly, I tell you look ugly. I tend to do that actually. I tell my wife she's beautiful every day because she is. But yeah, I don't. I tend not to say someone looks lovely if they don't. I just don't say anything at all. So I don't tell someone they look lovely if they don't. No. I only pay compliments when I mean it. So if I say something's great, it's because I really think it. If I don't think so, I just don't say anything at all. Right. I was talking about myself, not you. I'm hoping I did the right thing. I hope you did too. This is like last time, big selling at night. Oh, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, but tonight you won't. Tonight you won't because it's Friday. The stock market closed at 7 o'clock. That's it. Boom, done, finished. There is no overnight trading on the stock market. It's finished till Sunday night. So Coca-Cola, nearly there. VU, how do you do? Still going down. How much money we got now? $300 to go. You got to just have patience, folks. My late mother used to say I was a good kid until I opened my mouth. I like it. I like it. Come on. Let's get a little bounce to 580. Let's sell my tax lots, relieve more capital, and then drop again. You just got to wait. I know I say this a lot, but I mean it. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And I genuinely believe that. There is on Robinhood, isn't there? There is on Robinhood. I don't understand that question. Yes, but not tonight, because the market closes for everybody. There's no overnight trading on stocks and shares after 7 o'clock on a Friday night. It starts again 5 o'clock for the futures on Sunday. There is 24-hour trading 5 days a week, not 7 days a week. Crypto trades 24/7, but you can't trade overnight tonight on the stock market on any app, because there's none available anywhere in the world. There will be eventually, but there isn't right now. It might actually happen this year. Just down the road from me, there's a in Dallas, there's a exchange opening up, which will all be on blockchain, which is what Robinhood are doing, and it will trade 24/7, 7 days a week. My Gramps always said, only way he knows I'm lying is when my lips are moving. Rest in peace, Gramps. What do you think about the dollar value? Well, there's ups and downsides for that. Certain businesses will do well out of this. Certain businesses will do well. The big money will always make money. That's why that's why I buy the S&P and the Mag 7. Patience is and press the button equals money. Patience and press the button. Right. Gold is still holding up. XRP has done absolutely great. Absolutely great. Now, you might say, why didn't I buy XRP today? You're so bullish on XRP and Bitcoin. I am. Well, why didn't you use tax lots to do that? Well, the reason is it would have been a guess. And I don't guess. And I don't lose. And I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to have hopery, because at the end of the day, I've got enough Bitcoin now to make me rich. I've got enough XRP to pay out in competitions and make me rich. I don't need any more. So I will buy it when it goes down. That's it. It would have been guessing today to hope it would go back up. As it turned out, it did. As it turned out, it did. What I could have done is I could have bought XRP this morning when it went down and then sold for a tax lot my XRP at the higher price. For tax-free. I could have done that and improved my position. However, I didn't buy XRP to make 5%. Not interested in that. I didn't risk $10,000 in XRP and $6,500 in XRP and $10,000 in Bitcoin to make 5%. The risk to reward isn't there. I bought Bitcoin and XRP to make thousands of percent. And I will. So I'm not interested in guessing, oh, it's gone down a little bit. Let me buy a little bit more. No, because then what if it had gone down even further? I didn't know. And if it had gone down further, my margin would get used up and I couldn't buy the S&P, and then I'd be stuck, and then I get margin called, and then it all goes wrong. I would lose discipline. I would lose my structure. No. Wait. I've got enough Bitcoin. I've got enough XRP. As it turned out, I could have done well. But what would I have done? 4%, 5%? What would I have made? $50, $100? And I would have risked all that margin. Because remember, if I use margin, because I'm in margin now, can't pick and choose which stocks you want to buy and which shares and which crypto you want to buy with margin. If you're in margin, you're in margin until you pay off your margin. You're in margin, right? So if I'd used my money to buy XRP and Bitcoin, my margin maintenance line would have plummeted. Sorry, plummeted, up, down, whichever. It would have moved a lot, gone up, so the level would have come down. You get what I'm saying, right? So I wouldn't have been able to buy as much of the S&P. So I'd have been stuck. That would have been an emotional trade. That would have been a YouTube trade. That would have been the sort of trade that people will tell you on YouTube channels, oh, go on, buy the dip. No, not doing that. So I didn't buy that. I didn't buy XRP and I didn't buy Bitcoin, but I'm holding XRP and I'm holding Bitcoin, and here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes my trade. Yay! Here it comes. So we're now about to sell, finally. It looks like we're about to do it. It's very close. Nearly $200 to go. We were down 400, so we're halfway there. Won't take much now. A little bit more, 0.5%. We can sell all my Coca-Cola. I can buy the S&P. The S&P is still dipping. And I would have won again. It would be another trade, and I could do it now because the money I will lose on Coca-Cola is less than the money I will gain on the S&P. So I certainly can do that, but I'm not going to. I don't need to lose. There's no need to lose. But sometimes it's right to walk away. Sometimes it's like, you know what? Take a loss because the greater good. Like this morning when I said, take a loss, I'm not going to do the Arbor Realty earnings. And I upset Vanessa and I upset Senza, Stacy. I didn't upset Seth and it was his earnings, but I upset them. Sometimes you got to take it on the chin. All right. Sometimes you got to take responsibility for your decision. Own it. My wife always says to me, own it. That's her favorite saying. Own it. Got to own it. So I could take a loss and own it and then get the greater good of buying VU. However, I don't need to. Why? Because I think that there's more in Coca-Cola. I would say my conviction is 80-20 and my conviction that S&P is going down further is 90-10. So why would I want to do that? No need. There's no need. I'll wait to make some money, even if it's a wash. Make no money, just get out for the money I paid and then buy VU. That would be a win. So, just got to wait. What a morning. What an absolute crazy morning this is. There is on Robinhood overnight. I'm shorting gold now. What do you think? No, terrible idea. Sorry, but I think it's a terrible idea. I never short stocks. You're betting against the flow, always. I would never, ever, ever short a stock. Never short a stock, never short a crypto. You're gambling. You're predicting on the way the stock has to go by a certain time, and shorters always lose money. They win they win the battles, but they always lose the wars. I never short a stock. I never have. I've gone from $5,000 to $250,000, and we're going to be. If this carries on, I'm going to be at $350,000 by the end of the year. And I've never shorted a single stock. I think shorting stocks is pointless. I don't know why anyone does it, but people do, and I wish you the very best. I actually like when you short stocks because I earn money from it. Does anyone know what I mean? I'll tell you what. I'll do a little trivia. Can anyone tell me how I make money directly? I get paid directly from people shorting the market. And I've never got to short the market ever. Does anyone know? In the chat, can you tell me how I make money by you shorting the stock market without me ever having to do it? In fact, I don't have to do anything. And I always make money. Can anyone put in the chat how I make money from you short in the stock market? So carry on, actually. I quite like it. Let me know. Yay. Come on, Coca-Cola. $200 to go. Woohoo. It's a great day. ABR is up 4% after earnings. Seth, awesome. And I just received a brand new weed trimmer. Excited for money now. The grass acid is mine. I'm loving it. What a great attitude. I love this guy. Seth Houston's brilliant. He cuts grass with his dad. They got a landscaping company, and he's excited because he's got a trimmer. I like it. That's how life should be. You should be excited about stuff. You should always be excited about stuff. How cool is that? He's gone out, he's earned some money, and he's bought himself a weed trimmer. I love it. I haven't got a weed trimmer. I feel left out now. I need a weed trimmer. Good morning, everyone. If you want to short the markets, just take a couple of grand and head to the casino and play blackjack. Odds are about the same. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Has anyone put in the chat yet how I make money from you shorting the stock market every single time? I do that too, Seth. You earn money as well from it? What is it? Easiest stock to short is Tesla. I've done it dozens of times, lost money maybe twice, but I held. But if I held, wouldn't have lost. But you just don't know what it's going to do you? You're gambling. You're putting your money on the line. I don't gamble my money. I never gamble my money. I don't lose, and I'm not going to lose, and I'm not gambling my money ever. Anyone having problems with PayPal? No idea, mate. Get paid to do so. I get paid? What do you mean? There it is. Steve Wally. Steve Wally, spot on. I loan out my shares. Absolutely. All of my S&P, all of my XRP, all of my Bitcoin, it's all on loan to people that want to short it. Fill your boots. Pay me 1% for the privilege. Thank you very much. People all the time short the market. I loan out my stuff. My Coca-Cola is on loan. Always on loan. Absolutely. I'm the bank. You can borrow from me anytime you want. You want to borrow my stocks and short against them? You carry on. You'll pay me 1%. I guarantee I'll make money. 100%. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, I make money. It doesn't matter. Always be the bank. But own the casino. Don't play the casino. All right. Okay, the S&P is still going down and Coca-Cola is still going up. Here comes my trade. Ooh. Under $200 to go. If it happens, it happens. I might even take a loss on it and buy the S&P because it would be greater. I know what the trolls will say, but you lost. All right, I lost, even though I got more. Volatility is my friend. Yes, you guys see PayPal adding crypto to their payment. Yes, they're adding XRP. That's a fact. I know that for a fact. Went into end phase energy. Congratulations. There is PayPal outage affecting money transfers. Oh, is there? I didn't know that. Right, the S&P is trying to go up. Coca-Cola's going up. Oh, Coca-Cola is rallying. Lovely. Come on. XRP. Time for a song. XRP. Always believe in your flow. It's got to be done, isn't it? Do you want to hear it again? XRP. Always believe in your flow. I'm loving it. That's my own song, by the way. If you've not watched the song or downloaded it yet, what are you doing? You're missing out on the greatest song ever written. Coca-Cola. Come on. Oh, beauty. Now we're under $200. Greatest trade ever coming now, because now I can sell Coca-Cola and buy a much bigger dip on the S&P 500 than if I'd done it yesterday. Just told you, wait. Here it comes. There is some resistance here, so it might not happen today. It would be perfect. It would make great telly. It would make great telly if I can get the perfect trade again on Coca-Cola. This will be twice now. Remember, I always say it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. If we can make money on Coca-Cola again and buy this big dip on the S&P, holy moly, I will be ecstatic. And I am like, this is where you get emotional now. It's like, well, I could sell it now and take $190 loss, but buy the S&P at a dramatic discount. So it's actually, I'd actually make more money. Most people will get that. They will go, I get it. It makes sense. You're taking a loss for the greater good. But I don't think there's a need to. I think I can make a profit on it. It's just because I want to get it done. It would just be like, oh, it's trying to go. It would just be so cool to see it happen. The perfect trade, wouldn't it? Oh man, $170. It's that's $170, folks, out of 42,000. So you can see how close it is. I'm going to put a poll out. 170 loss on 42 grand. I'm actually down 0.49, but I'm going to be able to buy the S&P which is down. Oh my gosh, it's a no-brainer, really. It's a win. Look, folks, Coca-Cola is down. At the moment, I'm down 0.46. But, right, on that trade, I'm down 0.46. It is a loss. But I'm going to buy back the S&P, which is down 1.5%. So I've gained 1%. I've improved my position massively. People, trolls and bloody idiots will go, it's a loss. And I'll have to mark it as a loss because I would have sold it for a loss, but it'll actually be a win. Does that make sense? So I'm going to ask you to do a poll. I've only got 0.46 to go. I could wait. I've waited 2 days, but I'd love to do it on air. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm an entertainer, right? At the end of the day, I just want to do it live on air and have some fun with it. It's got some resistance here at this level, but if I did it now, I'd lose $200, but I'd gain a lot more. I'd gain about 400 by buying the S&P at 1% lower rather than the 0.5% I lose. Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this. No one wants to phone in. Let me do that now. Whoops. I'm going to close the phone line. Shut that down. Start a poll. Now you understand. Should I sell See, Coca-Cola is holding at that level. It's got resistance and the S&P is getting cheaper. So I'm going to win by simply doing it anyway. Yes or no? Sometimes you have to walk. Bloody hell. Google, stop refreshing screens. I hate this new thing you keep doing. Start a poll. So there you go. Yes or no? So now you understand I will currently lose $200 on the trade. The trolls will go, oh, he lost money. He's an idiot. I knew he would. But I will gain about $400 by buying the S&P at this lower level. Much lower than I originally owned it at. So I will gain more. So, or do I just wait for Coca-Cola? My theory is 80% chance is Coca-Cola is going to carry on going. But there is some resistance here because don't forget, just because money goes into defensives, it's the markets, if people are worried, you know, they're worried about all stocks. It's not like we just get free money. It's like, oh, everyone loves Coca-Cola all of a sudden. If everyone thinks that the economy's in trouble and people aren't going to spend money, you know, Coca-Cola still lose. But it's trying to, if it breaks through this resistance, I won't need to lose money. But anyway, so there you go. So Coca-Cola would be a slight loss, very slight loss, but the S&P 500 is getting cheaper and cheaper. So I'd actually gain money by selling for a loss, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So I'm going to ask you, what should I do? Ultimately, I like to entertain you and like, you know, because I'm always going to win anyway. It'd be kind of just cool to do it, but, you know. So where did I sell? Let me go to VU. Where did I sell VU on my Roth IRA? On my Roth IRA, I sold VU. How do you do? I sold it at 584. Holy macaroni cheese. Bloody hell. I sold it at 584. Hell. It's 571. I sold the S&P on my Roth tax-free at 588 and 584. We're now at 571. So it's a massive gain. It's a massive gain if I buy it here. I can't, yeah, so I can sell and, you know, bloody hell. It's a massive gain. Right. 54% of you are saying, well, I'll wait for you to all vote. So it's an actual win, but I'll have to mark it as a loss because I'll be selling my Coca-Cola for a loss. But but then I'll win by buying the S&P lower. So
At Slim Valuk donated £2 through a super chat.
Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I hold?
Yeah. Should I stay or should I go? I love it. I love it. Slim. Love it. Great song. The Clash. No from me. I reckon we will go down more. I'm still holding 700 Coca-Cola and shares at 100 J&J. Obviously, we all bought them at different times, right? Gold headed back up. Yeah. That's it. We've got gold just going higher. We've got defensives, Coca-Cola. It's got that resistance. It doesn't like it. I don't know what it's going to do, but I know I know I can make money, improve my position. I think I'm going to wait a bit longer, but now we are running out of time because we're now coming into the mid-session, the afternoon. Nothing happens now. This is why I don't do a show this time of the day. The first hour and a half is what it's all about. Then we go sideways. What will happen later on today? I don't know. I don't need to know. The money is made in the morning. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you. XRP is great. Bitcoin's great. It's held everything. Absolutely superb. Can you do earnings when it comes out on a technical? I certainly can do both. If you are a member, it's a $5 super chat to book an earnings and a $5 super chat minimum to do analysis. If you are a $5, you'll be about 15, 20 down the list. If you do $10 or above, you'll be fifth on the list. If you do above $10, you'll be like the next one. I was doing an analysis today, but because of all this, I've not been able to. So that's how it works. Hey, Martin, bit off topic, but I was wondering what video editor you use or recommend. Oh, I remember you messaged me. Sorry, I didn't reply on Discord, didn't you? I'm serious about starting my own YouTube channel about landscaping and gardening. Well, you know somebody who can help you with that. I can help you with making the videos, the thumbnails, the descriptions, the tags, the strategy. I can promote you. I can get everyone to subscribe to you. I can do all sorts, and I'll gladly do that for you, Seth. No bother at all. Absolutely help you any way I can. What I use is Adobe Premiere, and if you, I get the all apps, and I always tell them I'm leaving. So I always get the best discount, $23 a month for all the apps. Here's Coca-Cola. It's trying to break out. If it breaks out, we're not going to lose money. We can buy it. We can sell it for a profit. Hey! Let's see if it breaks out. It's pushing through the barrier. I'm loving it. S&P, oh, it's still going down. This is definitely a trade now. This is definitely a trade now. Most of you are saying no. Should I sell Coca-Cola? No, I don't agree now. I don't agree with you. This is a definite trade. Right now, this is a trade because I'm only losing now $150. The S&P is getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So we're going to set a trade up. I'm going to take the loss on it for the greater good. For the greater good, I'm going to take a loss on Coca-Cola. So here we go. It's pushed through. It's going. I want to go straight into the S&P. I don't want the S&P to bounce. $150. It's yeah. Okay. $50 shares. I had 50 shares of the S&P, $10. That's $500. Yeah, I make $200. It's a win. It's absolutely a win. It's a guaranteed win. So here we go. Trade, sell. Trading stop order. 5 cents. Trail amount. 5 cents. Here we go. Stop trail order. Yeah, I'll be up about $400. It's a $42,000 trade. I made $1,000 on the first trade. I will lose $150 worst case scenario on this trade, but I will gain $400 by buying the S&P back. It's right on the edge. And I want to do it now because the S&P is it's hitting its support again. So review that. We're in play. We're in play. The deal is done. Order placed. Coca-Cola, the deal is done. We're in play. We're going up. The deal is in play. It's a 5 cent drop and it will sell. And I'm about to buy Coca-Cola back. So we will go into my Roth IRA. We'll get ready to buy. Here we go. It's going up. I'm making money. We're in a stop trail order now. We're running in a stop trail order. Roth and buy VU. I'm already placing the order even before I got the money. VU, yeah. Yeah, the trade order is going up. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Roth IRA, trade, buy. Coca-Cola sold. I lost about $50 on it, but now we're buying. So now we switch over to VU. 57180, 57180, 57180, 57180, 57180, 57180, limit order 571.8. How many shares? I've got 42 grand available. So what, 50? Oh, more than that. 60, 65, 66. Oh my gosh, I'm making loads more money. 69, 70, 71. Continue. 57180, continue. Review. Buy this. Yay! 57132. Yay! Yay! So we're massively up now. Buy number of shares. Now I just go to dollar amount to clean it all up. How much money have I got left? 1,316.06. 1,316.06. Review. Dismiss. What are you on about? It gets so exciting, doesn't it? There you go, 131606. So I can't look at that. There you go, look at that. Yep, see how much there it is? 600. Yep. Get in. How about it? How about it? How about that? How about it? It's all getting a bit crazy. There you go. Coca-Cola is going down really quick now, and the S&P is going up. We'll do it the other way around in a minute. There you go. There's the result of it. There you go. Now, I don't know how you, I mean, is it a loss? Is it a win? I don't know. I sold for a loss for a greater gain. So it was a win, wasn't it? I sold one thing at a loss to make more money. I don't know what that is. It's a win, but my audience will go, it was a loss and then a win. I don't know how you describe that. But if we go to the Roth IRA, look at that. On a day when the market is crashing, I'm up 1.59. Get in. Turn the studio green. Look at that. How about it? How about that? Look at that. Got more shares than ever before. Look at all the charts going up. They're all jumping up. And there it is. There's the all-time button. There you go. And Coca-Cola is going down. It was a perfect trade. Man, how about it? How about it? I bought the S&P there. And Coca-Cola is selling off. Holy man, I'm going to have a cup of tea. That was awesome. Holy moly. Oh, it's just good. Good to be alive. Good to be alive. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. To find out how many we've gained, what we need to do is, it doesn't matter about the value. It matters how many shares we've got. So if we got any, buying power. Buying power. Let me just get this. Let me get this spent. Let me get this spent. The trade by $5.66. Let's tidy it all up so we've got it all done. $5.66 done. Now we're done. Now we've got 100%. Right, Roth IRA. There's the day position. Yeah, we're up 1.64 on a day today when the markets are down. I've made $570. It's been a good day, isn't it? So, I guess to find out how much we gained, if we go down to VU, which is what I'm all in now. If we go down to VU, I'm up on the trade as well. I've got 73 shares, 73.3. Now, what's important, remember, I've got no cash in my IRA. I can't add any money. You can't use margin. It's all trading skills. That's it. You can't just put money in, buy more stuff, yada, yada, yada. It's you just got to trade it, right? So what's important is not whether I'm up or down or left or right. What's important is how many more shares I've got. That's all that matters. So to find that out, we got about a couple of days. Because remember, I haven't added money since January the 1st. You can't add any more money. So if I go down here, I can see my history of VU. And I can see when I sold. I had, on August the 1st, I sold 71 shares. There you go. I sold 71 shares. Right? I sold 71 shares and a bit of change. Right? So after all this buying and selling, I had 71 shares of VU. How many shares of VU do I have? Now, if I have the same, it's going to be like, what was the point of that? Getting 73.31. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do that. So about 1.5, 1 3/4 shares of the S&P 500, which is about $1,000, isn't it? Something like that. Anyway, what's important is I've lowered my average as well. I'm up on the trade. I'm also up on this one. I'm out. I'm done. I can forget my Roth IRA. That's doing that. I love it. I love it. Brilliant. Leave that alone now, because anything else would be a guess. We don't want to be back into Coca-Cola. We've done it. We've made our money. We've been in and out. We've got more shares. Leave that alone now. Walk away. Time to walk away. You got to know when to walk away. We're up. We've had a great week. When the stock market is down, I'm up 1.7 on the week. Stock market is down. We're up. Our overall position is up. So 11.5 grand, 37%. we'll leave that alone now. We're done. We're done with the IRA. Sorry, we're done with the the IRA, the Roth IRA, yeah. So let's go to our crypto. Our crypto is up. We didn't buy any more. We didn't use any margin. Let's go to our main portfolio. That is now rising. We've got tax lots about to kick in and start to sell some. So when we get to 578 on the S&P, my tax lots will start to trim and I'll keep the ones I bought lower. So we've got $5 to go. When we hit 578, it'll start to trim and I will end up selling the ones for a wash up here, keeping the ones down here, and we'll be winning again. So the question is, was it a win or a loss? I'm going to let you decide. So you were wrong. Should I sell Coca-Cola? 51% of you said no. Sorry, 51% of you said yes. You were right. The majority just were right. Just 1% in it. So I'm now going to ask you again. Was that a win? I technically lost on Coca-Cola because the greater gain was by selling it and buying back the S&P at a much greater discount. So overall, I gained. A couple of shares of the S&P. Fantastic. Tax-free, win, lower my average. Brilliant, right? So was it a win? I sold one at a loss to buy one at a far greater discount. It's a win. I'm gonna ask Sensei. Sensei, you have an extra 1.16 shares of VU. That's 100% a win. Just on that trade, the day before it was another share, wasn't it? So it's like 2.5 shares I've gained in the last couple of days, something like that. So it's a win. Yeah. You have an extra 1.1 share of VU. That's 100% a win. Technically, it was a draw and a win, but I wouldn't say a win overall. What do you think? Nice job, Martin. Thank you very much. Why are you misspelling my name? I noticed someone did that the other day. Martyn Lucas. I noticed someone did that the other day. Google eyes. That's interesting. You've used the same spelling as somebody else who came in. That's interesting. Google eyes. Wonder why you're spelling my name like that. Interesting. So would say a win overall. Yeah, it was a win. I'll ask the audience. And it's a difficult one, that. Sometimes you have to do you have to do the greater good. Was that a win? What do you mean wrong one? Is there a Martyn Lucas in the channel? Is there a Martyn Lucas in the wrong one? What do you mean wrong one? Is there a Martyn Lucas pretending to be me in the chat that I've missed? You just said congratulations to Martyn Lucas, which spelt completely differently. Is there someone pretending to be me in the chat? Can Sensei, moderators, is there someone in the chat pretending to be me with a different spelling? I can't see it. Vanessa, thank you. Right, Martyn Lucas. Okay, who's that? All right. So if someone, I don't care if this is a gold member. I don't care if this is a gold member or a platinum member or super chatting me or a really nice person. Anyone who comes in the chat and calls himself Martyn Lucas with a different spelling is trying to deceive the audience or trying to trade on my name. So if anyone comes in and my moderators see someone called Martyn Lucas spelt differently, ban them. I don't care if they're a member, a platinum member, nice person, super chat. If you're using my name, you're banned. I have enough of this on X and Instagram and Discord. I don't have any tolerance for it. No one needs to be called Martyn Lucas. No one needs to pretend, change one letter. No one needs to do that. It's not funny. It's not a joke. I absolutely will have no tolerance. Stamp on it. Bang. Done. Go on. Finished. 100%. If anyone sees that, all right. Okay. So is that a win? Was that a win? Yeah, 65%. Yeah. Sensei said it was a win. It was a win. You took a loss over here to make a gain over here. That a far greater gain. Thank you, Sensei. Agreed. You don't use my name. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So yeah, here we go. $42 trades, 41 wins. There you go. That was definitely the right move. 100%, no question about it. And I was right again. So Coca-Cola's now just trimming off. It might go higher. I couldn't give a monkey's bum, to be honest, because if it goes higher, so will the S&P now anyway. So either way around, it was a win. So what we're doing now, we're done with the IRA. The IRA, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, look, the stock market is down today and I'm at 1.81. Well, how's that possible? Well, there he goes. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. The S&P, I've got a lot more shares today. We've got a lot more margin as well. How much margin have we got? How busy have we been being? 84 margin. 84. Quite a lot, isn't it? It's quite a lot. It's double what I paid for my house. But that's okay. We can live with that. So what we're doing now is we're going to do nothing on our IRA. We're going to leave that alone. The Roth, with the main account, we're going to buy more if it goes down, but only now if it goes down another %. We've got our stop trail orders in place. So when we get a little rebound at 5, 7, 8, they'll start selling, reducing the margin and selling the ones up here and keeping the ones down here. And then I can buy more on the way down as well. So that's it. We're done. There's no more to do today. I'm done. In fact, when I was tagging you, Martin, that person name come up to choose from. I thought you knew there was someone like that, Martin, not Martin. Yeah, I don't like it. Vanessa. We got membership. Look at this. We got Matt giving memberships away. Coca-Cola is falling quickly now. Coca-Cola is falling quickly. It was definitely the right thing to do. Wow, look at this. New members. Coca-Cola is falling fast. The S&P is holding. XRP is holding. Bitcoin is holding. Brilliant. Perfect day. Perfect day. We played that right. Okay. We're going to get out of here. We got all these new members. Let me set up tonight's show. No closing bell. I've been going all day. Switch account. Martyn Lucas music. Can you hear the blowers? Can you all thank Matt, please? Matt just bought 10 memberships. Could everybody please thank Matt? You've just been able to get a membership for free. Matt has just bought you all a membership. So please do thank Matt for this. It's a very, very generous thing indeed. So, another new member. Thank you. Please thank Matt. He was the one who just gave you that. Schedule. XRP. Ladies' night. Create. Show. Yeah. Okay. Who wants to win some free tickets for our giveaway? Give away $1,000. Anybody want it? If you want some free tickets to win our $1,000 giveaway, just say yes. Let me see how many people are interested. I want to give away some tickets to win $1,000 paid out in cash, XRP. Anybody want to win it? If you want some free tickets to win $1,000, just say yes in the chat. If not, don't. Yes, people saying yes. Bloody right. James does. He hasn't missed a single one. James hasn't missed a single ticket. Not a single ticket. He's done bloody well, he has. James 007. He never misses anything. He's like a spider. He's like that. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, we got a super chat. Look at this. We just got a super chat from Matt. He gave me a super chat for giving memberships to people. I mean, how flipping nice is that? What a great guy this Matt guy is. Thank you so much indeed. That really helps support the show. Massive help. Thank you very much. Right. Look at all these new members.
Dino Moon has become a member.
Right, I'm set the show up. So, here we go. You all want to win some money, so I'll do it now.
At Matt Fennings 1,216 donated 50 Canadian dollars through a super chat.
Amazing.
You're welcome.
How kind is that? That's really, really cool. And I'll tell you what that money goes for. You see my camera at the back here, this track going up and down? I had to replace it. It cost me $300 for this track that goes up and down, so it looks nice. So that'll go towards that, $50. Thank you so much. I really think it's important to keep the studio maintained, but stuff does break. Stuff does wear out. So all the money goes back into the show. So thank you, Matt Fennings. I will take that $50 Canadian and put towards the $300 for this camera you see going up and down. It's nice. It adds a nice effect to the show, and I think it looks nice when we do the music show tonight, which I'm going to give everyone the chance to win $1,000. You see how the camera pans around and it fades and stuff like that. So that cost me $300. So I want to thank you for that. That's where that money is going to. There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that lot. Right. I'm going to give everyone this. So here it comes. You all want to win $1,000. Okay. So live show next includes tickets to win $1,000 XRP. Live show next includes tickets to win $1,000 in XRP. There you go. Those bloody blowers are here again. Can anybody hear them? In America, you have these bloody blowers. They drive me up the bloody wall. Not necessary. Just pick up the leaves. Pick up the grass. No, can't do that. Just blow it on the neighbour's garden instead. Much better. It's rubbish. Hate it. Can't stop them from doing it. Okay, there we go. All set. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up the show. It's been a nuts day. Absolutely brilliant. I'm bloody whacked because I've got to keep it entertaining at the same time. Hang on a minute. Why is that red? Why is that bloody red? Let's change that. That's more bloody like it. That's more bloody like it. Yeah. My crypto's up. My IRA's up. On a day when the markets are selling off. Bloody loving it. Right. Here we go. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to end the show now. I hope you've all tapped the like button. Have you all done that? Have you all clicked subscribe? Have you all registered and got your free newsletter? You can get it for free, and you'll also get tickets as well to win the competition. Where's Sensei's newsletter gone? Oh, there we go. Gotta change that back. Here we go. Let me drop this in here. There's the newsletter. All right, you all got that? Have you all followed me on X yet? Have you all done that? Oh my gosh, tax lots are coming in now. The Coca-Cola's going down. The S&P's going up. Oh my gosh. And we've also got tax lots about to be sold. Huh, bloody hell, brilliant. That couldn't have gone better, could it? So we're going to end the show. On the next live show, that's the one I've just put you in the chat. It's at 4 p.m. Central, 11. It's in 5 hours from now, right? Here it is again. There it is in the chat. It's pinned to the top. I'm going to do this show for you. XRP Ladies Night. There'll be things like this. Well, that's rubbish. What happened there? Why is that doing that? Sound effects. Try that again. XRP, always believe in your flow. All right, that'll be on tonight, and we'll have a lot of fun tonight. So join me for the XRP Ladies Night, and during this show, I will give you the opportunity. I'll give 3 magic numbers. One at the beginning, one at the middle, one at the end, and you can win lots of tickets, a record number of tickets to win $1,000 in XRP. It's free to enter. It's free for all. You don't have to buy anything, purchase anything, do anything at all. Don't have to download anything whatsoever. Non-members, members, anyone at all can win. And also, this concert that I'm going to put on tonight will promote XRP. And also, I turn off the ads. There are no ads. I earn no money other than super chats. If people watch for free, they watch for free. If they enter the competition and win $1,000, they take $1,000 from me. I earn nothing from you. All I want is your company. It's just nice, isn't it? Just nice. So tune in tonight. There is the link. It goes live in 5 hours' time. Chance to win. Have to say chance. You've got a chance to win. Isn't that what I just said? Chance to win. You can win on 1 ticket. And the more tickets you get, and I'll tell you, it's actually quite easy to win. And I'm going to show you why I say that, right? I'm going to tell you why I think it's easy to win. Look, this is the giveaway page. This is the reporting. How many people do you think have entered our $1,000 giveaway? That's it. 307 people. We're giving away $1,000. It might be 2. Because one of our members wants to match it. It might be 2, but officially I've got to say it's 1,000. Only 307 people have entered it. I mean, millions enter the lottery. And you know, and you might win $10, you might win $10. You might win $1 million, right? But 307 people to win $1,000. I thought it'd been thousands. It's 307, right? How many people have got all the tickets? Top users. Look at this. How many people have got all the tickets? The top tickets is 1,108. That's the top. You can't get any more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. Only 6 people have done everything. That's Kathleen Coyle, Justin Duke, James 007, JD, and Seth Houston and Renee. Only 6 people have done all the tickets. So for those of you that are moaning, going, oh, there's no chance of winning, there's only 300 people have entered and only 6 people have bothered to get all the tickets. So just get busy. Stop moaning, stop being bloody lazy, and bloody get on with it. Easy, innit? Bloody easy. Anyway, this is it's easy to win, easy to make money, hard part is to keep it. So here's tonight's show. No ads, free show, lots of XRP songs, lots of fun. I will give a magic number at the beginning, magic number in the middle, magic number at the end. You add them all together. During the show, I will give you the link to the competition page, martynlucas.com/giveaway. I haven't created the competition yet because I just made it up. It's not there yet. I haven't put the entry for this yet, but I will in a minute. Don't worry about it. There's the competition page. You can go there now and start doing stuff, right? Start doing stuff, all right? Win some bloody tickets. I don't know why I bother. I don't know why I bother giving away money. Nobody even wants it. So anyway, chance to win. Yeah, a bloody good chance though. 007, I keep accidentally tagging him. Yeah, who's this person you keep... Is he in the chat now? Is this Martyn Lucas guy? Is he in the chat? This Martyn Lucas guy? I don't see him in the chat. I tell you what, he won't be here for long. The moment, I don't care who he is. I don't care who he is. Sounds great. Wow, I'm in. I want $1,000. I have nearly 500. I can't keep up with everything. Don't worry about it. You only need one to win, but the more you get, the more chance you got, right? Holy macaroni cheese. Look at that. Bloody hell. Oh, I love it. Oh, everything's up. Right, I do not see the name in the chat, so I don't know. Thank you, Stacey, for everything that you do. I love that you work so hard in the chat. Well, there are so many fake margins in the chat when I try do my... What do you mean? There's nobody in today. There's no many fake accounts in today. Oh, yes, there is. I found one. Yep, yeah, I see him. It's the same person over and over again. You've got nothing else to do. We all know who the person is. Bloody idiot. Nothing else to do. Anyway. The stupid thing is, folks, it's hilarious. They're sitting there watching, and I'm earning money. So they just, Martyn Lucas, he's scamming everybody. Oh, he's giving away $1,000 of his own money. That's got to be a scam. Martyn Lucas, he's gonna lose money on his Coca-Cola. Well, he didn't. He gained shares. And they just sit and watch the show, and I earn money from them as well. Bloody brilliant, isn't it? I have 0. No way. Why haven't you entered? Stacey, why haven't you entered? You've already subscribed to me on YouTube. You get a free ticket just for subscribing to me on YouTube. Why wouldn't you just enter? It's free. You could give the money to charity, can't you? Oh my gosh. My method works then. Oh, here he is. Here he is. My method works. Yeah, it works. It works really, really well. Yeah, it works really, really well. Martyn Lucas loser. There you go. Yeah, you're now banned from the channel. Congratulations. Congratulations spending 5 minutes to create an account to get it banned. Oh, that's all right. I can make another one. Go on then. And see what happens when you make more than 20 on Google. See what happens. They ban you from Google. If you keep creating accounts that get banned on YouTube, because YouTube are owned by Google, see what happens. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep creating fake accounts. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And eventually you won't have access to Google. That's happened to people. That's actually happened. So carry on. Carry on doing your nonsense. That guy's not in the chat now. No, we got another one. No, let him carry on. We know who it is. It's always the same two people. Got nothing to do all their lives. Let them do it. And in a minute, they'll be banned from Google. If you do it like 20 times, there's a number. And Google don't tell you what that number is. But we've known people who've done it. They just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then all of a sudden, they can't do it anymore. They will not allow you from the same... And in fact, I'm not going to tell you what the system is, because I don't want you to get too smart. But yeah, eventually you just lose your Google access. So carry on. Gleam wants all my information. Are they legit? It doesn't need all your information, Terry. What do you mean it needs all the information? You can't enter a competition unless we know who you are, because how can we give you the money? All it wants you to do is put your email in. Now, if you don't want to put your email in, you can sign in through Google. If you don't want to sign in through Google, you can sign in through Discord. If you don't want to sign in through Discord, you can sign in through Facebook. You've got choices, but you're only just logging in, just like you do log into Facebook, or, you can't be on Facebook or YouTube. You can't be in here, can you? You can't be in here unless you sign in. It's always asking you to sign in. And the reason why we ask for your age is so you have confirmed you're over 18. Now, I'm sure some people lie. I can't help that. But at least you've had to, you're the one who's lying. We have to have security. It's a very professional, secure system. No one gets your information. I don't get your information. I don't do anything with it anyway. And if I had it, all I'm doing is giving away $1,000. But I can't give it to anybody unless you enter the thing. And if you can't be invisible and enter a competition. I mean, how do I know who you are? How do I message? How do I email you and say, congratulations, you've won? I don't know who you are. I mean, I'll just get a troll come in. Get some bloody idiot come in and try to win. Anyway, don't tell him that. I nearly told him how he can, what the systems are, but I didn't. But yeah, anyway. Can you go over who's near the top in ticket? I just did a few seconds ago. I'll do it again. Did you miss it? Only 6 people. Only 6 people. The number are... Only 6 people done everything. Kathleen Coyle, Justine Jute, James 007, JD, Seth and Renee. These are the ones who are at the top. They've done everything. Now as we scroll down, they may have just missed one. There's David Hensley. Kimberly, look, there's Zach Zate. He's missed a couple, but he's pretty much... these people are quite near the top. Can you see your name on here? All right. Well, if you don't sign in, how do I see who you are? How do I give you your tickets? How do I give you your money? How do I pay you out? I mean, we have to know who you are. I mean, that's just the way the world works. I mean, yeah. Anyway. David. Let's have a look. Gleam does ask you to agree they can have access to your contacts, photo, etc. Gleam does ask you to agree they have access to your contacts. Vanessa, that's not how it works. If Gleam asks you, can we access your contact? Well, it doesn't ask you if we can access your contacts. Absolutely does not do that. And if it does, which it doesn't, because I run this, it would say you can say no. You don't have to give access to your phone and your contacts to Gleam, the service that I use for the competitions. So no, Gleam does not need. It depends how you've signed in. I just signed in using my email, and I don't give them my contacts at all. Why would Gleam want the inside of my phone? I mean, I'm sure they quite fancy the idea, but no app's going to do that. This is a legit, proper giveaway, right? We live in a world where everyone thinks everything's a scam. I had people the other day telling me, I don't even think, and they messaged me, this is a scam. You haven't got $1,000 to give away. Well, I have. I've got $250,000. Don't enter it then. If you don't believe in it, don't do it. I, for the life of me, will never understand these trolls like Fight Channel. He has a weird ass videos with Barbie dolls who sit around lurking and at you all day and full of hate. I don't get it. No, I don't get it either, but people do what they do, don't they? That's up to them, innit? Hey, Dave Ensley. Yeah, it's crazy. People go all out just to hate. I found your channel last night on MicroStrategy earnings call. Very entertaining. Thank you very much indeed. What a night was that? Wasn't that amazing for MicroStrategy? Did you learn something? I mean, I thought it was brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, Stacey said, you can't stop people from watching, you just stop people from commenting. That's right. That's absolutely true. Because YouTube don't want to stop you from watching because they earn money from you. So they want the trolls to watch. They love when trolls watch. It's great for them because they make money. So do I. You know, Fight Channel watches all day, every day. He watches all day, every day. All day, every day he watches. And he hates everything I do. Imagine living in a world like that, where you sit and watch all day, every day, hating what the person's doing. It's weird, isn't it? I wouldn't do that. Would you do that? Would you sit around watching someone you didn't like all day long, every day? Bit mental, isn't it? I don't know why you do that. Anyway, it is, I know, because when I signed up, it did. Well, did you say no then? However you signed up, whatever you did, Vanessa, did you say no, don't share my contacts? You didn't have to go yes, did you? Can you just say that in the chat, just so everybody knows? You did not have to say yes, did you? You said no. Surely you said no. If that was an option to you, I didn't see that option, I've got to be honest. I don't want your contact details. I signed up using my Google account, and it did. I'm not making this up. I'm not saying you are, Vanessa, but did you then say no? Did you then say no? That's all I want to know. Correct. There's another name just appeared, sounding like you, just pops up. Yeah, I have used Glean for ages, and they never had any problems. I think I signed up using YouTube. I've done everything, Martin. Where's my name? I don't know. Anointed Flowers, because I don't know what your name is, what you signed up with, do I? You've got a name here called Anointed Flower Gifts 4448. I don't know who that is on the competition. No idea. But you know how many tickets you've got because it tells you. Coca-Cola is now rallying. So I sold too early. I could have got more money out of it. I could have now sold for a profit and bought more of the S&P. However, I would have made more money on Coca-Cola and made a profit, but VU has gone up since that happened. I bought VU down around about here. So if I had have got more money out of Coca-Cola, I would have lost it because VU is up since then. So I just thought I'd show you that. It's important, that. Learned loads, to be frank. Yeah, I signed up using X, and it didn't say I had. No, that's right. I don't know what Vanessa's saying. Maybe it asked her, but she definitely could say no. We don't ask for your contact details. We don't want your contact details. I bought more STRK today. Congratulations. Good afternoon, James. Martyn Lucas Investor. The name just appeared. Yes, we do see that. Yeah, they just lurk in the chat. They don't do anything. They just sit there. I only got 200 tickets. I'm happy with that, but I watch the show every day, and I'm up 8.78% year to date since watching this show. Love the show, Martin. Rudy Gamboa. Lovely to have you here. Congratulations to you. Well done. You're up making money. I'm loving it. It did ask yes or no. It makes you click it to continue, but I'm done. Just telling you, it didn't ask yes or no. it makes you click it to continue. Vanessa, I have to just, I know you're trying to help, and I know you're a lovely person and everything, but you are wrong on this. You'll go, well, I'm not wrong. I know what it saw, but I think you misunderstood it. We're not asking for your contacts. I can guarantee you it did not ask for your contacts in your phone, right? It didn't. You're saying it did. I think you just misunderstand what it was asking you, because you're saying it did ask yes or no, but it makes you click it to continue. But I'm done just telling you my experience. Thank you for sharing the experience. I just think you misunderstand what you saw on the screen, because it doesn't say, can we have your contacts in your phone? And you've got to say yes. All right. People are saying it does. I don't know how you're signing in. I mean, I can't speak to how you're signing in, but you do not have to give Gleam your contacts to your phone. Absolutely, you do not. Yes, there we go. See, look, people are saying different things now. Dylan is saying it does, but you can say no to it. Exactly. Vanessa's saying it didn't ask yes or no. You see what I mean? I always have to do these things. I know it's difficult and people sometimes don't like it, but I always want to make sure that everybody understands. People get confused. People make mistakes. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But I can absolutely assure you there is no legitimate software in the world, legitimate software I mean, that says we have to have access to your phone to continue. If it does, it's a scam. All right? 100%. So if it asks for contact, you just go no, and there's an option there. If there's not, you've not seen it. I don't know what you've done. I don't know whether you're using a VPN. You've hidden certain buttons. A lot of people use VPNs and certain things get hidden from them. I never use VPNs. It's a bad idea. It really is a bad idea, by the way. Look, this is one of the scams of the 21st century. People think VPNs, virtual private network, it saves their network. It's a business. They make money out of that stuff, and most of it is not necessary. Most people do not need VPNs. It actually damages your experience on Google. YouTube have explained this to me. People use VPNs to try to hide their existence, and actually it ruins it. It ruins the experience and so on. It's not a good idea. It's a business. People sell you VPNs. You don't need them. All right, I'm just trying to, it's like telling the truth. Just use your real name. It doesn't matter. It's like, people giving out your phone number. You just block your number. People go, I can't give out my number. Just be honest and just block the person. You don't have to go to the extreme. All right. So it does, but you can say no. Exactly. It asked yes or no. Exactly. It does ask you. No app I would ever use would be, give me all your details. Never, ever would I do that. I do not show any entries. However, I have completed numerous items on the checklist. Right. So Tina, this is what can happen. If you have created an account and you have done things on the website like this, each time you do things, it gives you a tick. You see, I've got no entries because I haven't entered. I've got 0 and everything is blank. If you've got ticks here, that means you've done something, then that will give you a number. However, there are a few people, and I'll show you on the screen, a few people who have bad accounts. Look, I will show you. Reporting. There are 3,672 actions. These are the times that people have entered the competition. 3,672. Out of 3,672, 227 are invalid. That means you've been marked as scam, spam, fraudulent, whatever. I haven't done it. The system does it. The system knows. So if you've got an email that's marked on a blacklist, whether you are spamming people, or you're on a blacklist, you've gone onto some bad websites, whatever, or your account has been hacked. These things, if these things have happened to you, your entries will not show up. So what you do is you just sign in through Google, you sign in through YouTube, you sign in through Facebook, you create another address, and then you can enter, and then you'll get tickets, right? So that's why that happens sometimes. If you've entered and gone, I've entered and I've got no tickets, it's because you may have an email on a blacklist. You don't even know that. YouTube don't tell you that. Google don't tell you that. But if you have received emails in the past and you've clicked on bad links, or you won't even know about it, but your email is now flagged. It's why sometimes when you email people, they will say, I never received the email. Or you don't receive one from them. It goes into spam. It goes into your junk folder. All of these things can go against you. All right? So very, very important that all these things can go against you. So if you're not showing any tickets, that's what to do. The best way of entering the competition is signing up through Google or YouTube or Facebook, because that account is legit. It has to be. They've already done their checks on you. But if you are using an email, if your email is bad and you've got no ticks, create a new email. And that's easy. Our scammers do it all the time. You go onto Google until they can't get any more, and eventually that happens. You go onto Google and you create, fredblogs at gmail.com, and you got a new account. Brand new, fresh, never been used. That's clean. Go in and enter with that. That's all you have to do. So if you've got no tickets, that's what you do. And if you start thinking, well, why don't I enter from the same IP address? No, that'll be fraudulent. It will know. So I know the scammers are listening. They go, all right, then I'll create 20 accounts, all from the same address. Good luck with that. It knows it from the same IP address, and it will ban those as well. Oh, well, I'll use my VPN then. VPN, it knows you're trying to deceive the system, and it will ban that as well. So there's no point. So if you are thinking of entering 5 million times with 5 million accounts, there's no point. That won't work either. So there's a top tip for everybody. All right. It asks yes or no, just click no. Simple. People just struggle with the basic things. It asks yes or no, just click no. My confirmation to cancel VPN. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, let me explain VPN. Virtual private network. Just like crypto, there are bad actors because, everyone's going to get rich in 5 minutes. So everyone creates really bad, scummy crypto. Not XRP, not Bitcoin, but there are people who create scammy crypto. Well, because of security and stress and threats and everyone's fear, somebody come up with the idea of a virtual private network. And that's another business. Let's sell people that. You don't need it. Do you not think Google and YouTube and Facebook and everybody else are very good at creating security on their systems? Of course they are. Far better than you. Far better than these VPN services, even the big ones like NordVPN. Billion-dollar businesses. They create businesses to create a virtual private network because people go, I need one of them because I can be more secure. I can hide my address. Oh, you haven't hidden it? Where do you think it's gone? You've hidden it to who? You've just given it to them. It's on their database. They've got it. They can get hacked. They can share it anywhere they want. They can sell it to anybody they want. Very often, people will say to me that since they got a VPN, they get more emails. Even more. Why? Because the company either sell it or get hacked. And once it gets hacked or sold once, everyone who sells it to the next person. And that person sells it to the next person. And now it's everywhere. So why do you have a VPN? The only reason you have a VPN is because it makes money for somebody else, the VPN company, and you thought you were securing your account. Now, if you use a VPN, a lot of the services on YouTube and Google don't even work. Maybe poor Vanessa didn't have a no button. because it hides certain things on the page. You want to see what's on the page, not hide what's on the page. You want to know what's on the page. And very often, if you have a VPN, you can't do a super chat in YouTube. You can't call in, you can't get the links, things don't work for you. That's because you're trying to hide behind the system. YouTube don't like it. Google don't like it, understandably. So VPNs are a business, just like everything else. Everyone's trying to scam everybody. Everyone's trying to, you don't need it. I give my email to everyone. I give my phone number to everyone. I don't care. Just be honest. When you hide, you just make it worse. I remember years ago, I knew this girl. She really, really, really wasn't good looking at all. She was very unattractive. Remember I told you always tell the truth? And she says, I'm not giving out my phone number. I'll get men stalking me. She was a friend of mine, so I could tell her the truth. I went, really? Really? Who's going to stalk you? I told you I always tell the truth, right? So she went, that's rude. I went, seriously, no one's going to stalk you. Right? They stalk beautiful women. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, right? Bloody hell, what you like. So anyway, the point was, she didn't give anybody her number. I can't give my number out. People will stalk me. All right? I said, I give my number to everyone. Millions. Over 40 years. Just block them. Nothing happens. Get on with it. Don't worry about it. No one. Don't worry about it. So anyway, it's really important. If you start using VPNs, all you end up doing is giving your email address to somebody else to share it out for you, and you think, well, I'm all safe now. All you've done is given your details to everybody else, and now you get even more emails, and you pay money for the privilege. All right, again. Anyway, there you go. My confirmation to cancel VPN. Yeah, it's rubbish. Allow Google, YouTube, in this case, to secure their systems. They want to, why? Because they want you to have a good experience. They don't want to make it difficult for you. They want you to be able to watch YouTube, engage with it, do a super chat, sign up, become a subscriber. Just be honest. Just be honest. Just be who you are. It's easy. I have a good account with you as a member. Yeah, the giveaway doesn't like VPN. Well, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Because it thinks you're a scammer. That's why. Google eyes. Have you been doing it? Have you been trying to create lots of accounts to enter the competition 50 times? How did you know? How did you know the giveaway doesn't like a VPN? All this stuff is so silly. I always click yes to share my pictures, hoping my nudes will show up on Discord or the internet. Sadly, nothing yet. That's brilliant. I like that. I want to use my location. I know. What's wrong with that? I just say no. Just say no. Yes, I did sign in with my YouTube, Martyn. There you go. You did. Okay, well, maybe the email that you're using has been hacked. Maybe, like some people have said on the show, they are on, you remember Penny a couple of days ago? Penny said, I can't super chat you. My credit card was compromised. She didn't know how to change a credit card. She sorted it in the end, but her credit card was compromised, right? So your email on Google could be compromised. Just set up another one, all right? So it does happen, and it happens because you use that email. It's not Google's fault. It's not YouTube's fault. It's probably your fault because you've probably gone on a website or opened an email that you shouldn't have done, and you've got hacked on your email address. So even though your Google account was good when you created it and your YouTube account's good, maybe that happened. It does happen. How do we join the contest if we already subscribed? What do you mean? How do we join the contest if we already subscribed? If you've already subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can just claim the ticket. It's like if you've already followed me on X. If you go to the competition page, it knows you've subscribed to me. If you've done it, properly without VPNs and stuff, it knows you followed me on X. Look, if I go over here, and if I click down here on the competition page, follow Martyn Investor, and I click it, because I followed me on my other account, it will know. It knows I followed me because I will sign in with my X account and it will put a tick in there. So you might not have claimed the ticket. Well, that's up to you. I can't make you do that. I can't make you go over here and click this. You got to do it yourself. But you can still claim tickets if you've already followed me, already subscribed to me, or all those things. How do we join? On Nord, new feature called Nord Whisper, which helps it appear as not using a VPN. And yes, super chats are fine with VPN. Now, can you see the problem with this, Google Eyes? Nord, which is one of the biggest VPNs in the world, which makes a lot of money, billions out of people paying for this nonsense, right? It says here, a new feature called Nord Whisper. So they were first of all selling you a VPN so you could hide it. And now they're selling you a service where you can hide it, but we pretend to show it. It's ridiculous. It's the biggest load of nonsense ever. Just don't bother with it. Don't bother with VPNs. All right? It's rubbish. VPN is good for XRP song. VPN is good for XRP song? What does that mean? XRP, always believe in your flow. What does that mean? VPN is good for an XRP song. No, I wouldn't do that. It's just the giveaway. That has a problem. Everything else is fine. Well, not everything else is fine. Because Google, Gleam is one of billions of websites and many do not work properly with VPNs. When you're saying everything else is fine, as in what? The competition and YouTube? What about all the other billions of things you do? If you want to use VPN, go ahead and do it. It's just a con. It's just to get people to pay for stuff they don't need. All right? If you want to do it, fill your boots. Billions of people do it. They think it's great. They don't know life would have been just the same without it. In fact, better and richer. You wouldn't have been paying for it. Anyway, give it a minute to know you. Give it a minute to know you. VPN. This channel is very educational. Thank you so much indeed. She'll burn you. I love the song. Do you want to hear it again? XRP, always believe in your flow. Oh, hello. What's this? What's this? Just got an interesting notification from Robinhood. What has it gone? Can't see it. They just brought a new feature on, but I can't bloody see it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Whatever. What do you think about buying more XRP? I'm just going to hold what I've got. I've got plenty. I've got all the XRP I need. Yeah. No, I'd buy more if it goes down 50%. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Martyn, I'm 54 and I've been fixing PCs since 20 years old. I've helped experts online and solved problems that MS couldn't fix. Hence my email is sick PC repair. Ah, okay, cool. Nice to meet you, mate. I have a VPN and it keeps all of my stuff encrypted and locked up. Every time you connect to someone's Wi-Fi, they can see all your stuff. Don't connect to someone's Wi-Fi. That's the see. This is like dollar cost averaging wins. Dollar cost averaging wins. I made all this money in 20 years' time. Dollar cost averaging works. No, it doesn't. It's a stock market that went up. Dollar cost averaging was rubbish. You buy with conviction like I did today. That's what works. You're saying that dollar cost averaging works because the stock market went up. So it's a consequence. So then you attribute it and go, well, it's because of dollar cost averaging, right? No, it's not. It's not. It's because the stock market went up. And that's exactly the same as you saying VPN is great because people can see you on Wi-Fi. It's not the VPN that's good. It's you shouldn't be on someone else's Wi-Fi. That's the bad idea. Don't ever use someone else's Wi-Fi. See? It's a consequence of the action in which you're attributing to the success of the VPN. No. It's rubbish. That's what the marketing wants you to believe. That's what VPN wants you to believe because they want to sell you the product. It's not a good idea. It's a really bad idea. Just don't use Wi-Fi. If you want to go online, just use cellular. Much more secure, or your own network at home. You don't need to encrypt everything. You're not the government. You're not the FBI. Oh yeah. Love the XRP song. XRP, always believe in your flow. Right. Love it. The Online Safety Act is already blocking X posts and other content. Censorship wrapped in safety, a VPN, isn't optional anymore. It's essential. The Online Safety Act is already blocking X posts and other content. Censorship wrapped in safety. A VPN isn't optional anymore. It's essential. I don't agree. Allow the system to put the security in place. You don't need to have a VPN on your system because all you've done is given your system to somebody else. All right. I know it works because my IT department can connect to my phone with it on, says Andrew. NVTS is skyrocketing for some reason. NVTS, thank you, Vanessa. Should have a quick look. NVTS. Navitas Semiconductor. Ooh, look at that. NVTS up 10% today. Bloody hell, Vanessa. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. Thank you very much indeed. Play the famous XR. How many more times? XRP. Always believe in your flow. You've got how many more times? VPN works fine, Martin, on everything. It's only the giveaway that doesn't work. But it's not only the giveaway, is it? You can't tell me the only website in the world that doesn't work is my competition because of VPN. I'm like the VPN killer. I'm trying to stop everybody from using VPN so I can benefit and steal everyone's email. Really? Are you really telling me that the only thing that doesn't work on VPN is the competition? Billions of things don't work with VPN. Billions. You can't get TV. How many people do that? I remember that because I tested this theory because I live in America, right? And I want to watch the BBC. I want to watch the UK. So I tried it for a while. I tested it out. So I got VPN on my TV. And I went, I'm really in England. I'm not really in America. I'm in England. I did NordVPN. I paid them like $50 to pretend I was in England. And for a while, I was able to watch the BBC on my app because I have a TV license. I've got all of that, but I couldn't access because it says I was outside the UK, right? So I said I'm in the UK. It worked for about a month, and then the BBC went, more people are using VPN. Stop that. And then that stopped. Waste of money. VPN, useless. Just tell the truth. You don't need to pretend who you are. All right? Let the system do what it does. If you're not in the UK, you're not supposed to watch the British TV. Watch the American TV. It's just how it works. And everyone tries to get around it. Well, I can buy this chip and I can buy this TV, this thing, and I can get English TV, or I'm living in England and I can get American TV. Yep. You're just stealing it. All right, you're just trying to steal it, right? And the people that make it are going, we don't want you to steal it because it costs us money to make it and we lose money. And if we lose money, we go out of business and there's no service to watch. It's like all the people that pretend to be me on Instagram and X. They create fake accounts. They don't do any work. They just pretend to be me, just to scam people. Just tell the truth, people. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to hide behind a VPN. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else. You don't have to have a pretend name. My name is Martyn Lucas. It's my name. I don't make it up. I'm not Darth Vader 676. Anyway, it's the only giveaway that doesn't work, which I could teach you things, but your mind is stuck with thinking you know. But love you, man. No. I don't think I know everything. Google eyes. I don't think I know everything at all. I know this bit. There's probably bits I don't know. And you probably know more about it than me. You're the technical guy, right? You know more than me. I'm sure you know more than me. I know a bit about it, but I know what I know about this bit, right? I'm sure there's lots more, and I'm sure you know a lot more about it. And I'm not stuck in one thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about, VPN. The show was supposed to finish 3 hours ago. God's sake. The show was supposed to finish when I did my trades. I don't even know why I'm here. That doesn't matter. You can still hack phones without the internet. I'm sure you can. Watching all your... Exactly mine. Don't connect to someone else's Wi-Fi, not secure. Congratulations, Stephen. Pretty sure it's pronounced Wi-Fi. Really? Why do you think that? Joby, stock is doing well today. Martin, what are your thoughts on grayscale products like I don't know anything about those. I've not. There you go. I don't know about that. I've never researched it. I ain't got a bloody clue. I don't know anything about that. Sorry for the angst. I just simply watched your intro video on the giveaway page. Checked off all the boxes. There you go. I knew it. If we kept going, we would solve it. Terry's going, it's not working. Sorry for the angst. I simply watched the intro video on the giveaway page. Checked off all the boxes. There you go. So it works. Martin, if you knew 10% of what I do in a day, if you knew 10% of what I do in a day, I'm into too much stuff. And done more in 2 years than most of the lives VPN is on 24/7 and works fine. Okay. Brilliant. I totally understand. I'm just saying for most people sitting here today, just normal, hardworking, straightforward folks like me, just normal people, you don't need it. And all you're doing is paying to give your information to somebody else, and they get hacked and they share it and you get more emails anyway. And most people don't need it. VPN is great if you've got something to hide. I haven't. VPN is okay if you're trying to do something you shouldn't be doing. You're trying to get a website you can't get in a certain country. You're trying to get a TV channel you can't get. You're trying to enter a competition 10 times. Then VPN is great until it's not. I just don't think you need it. And I've tested this a lot and I don't need it. I don't hide anything. I'm not bothered. I just tell you how it is. But I'm sure and I agree that you do know more about it than I do. This is your job. And banks have VPNs. The government has VPNs. A lot of people have VPNs. Most people normal don't need it. It's not about switching your location. It's about keeping it locked down and unhackable. Is it top secret, is it? What's top secret? Where you are. Why is that secret? Who cares? Everything is hackable. I like BritBox. Oh, yes, 1978 Buckley. I've got BritBox. I watch Coronation Street on BritBox. There you go. I pay, $8 a month. And legitimately, legally, properly, respectfully, I watch Coronation Street. I don't try and VPN it. I don't scam it. I don't try and steal it. I don't get it for free. I And I've got a TV license in England. I should be able to get it for free. I pay twice. I pay 2 council taxes, one in England and one in America. I pay 2. I pay more tax than anyone. I don't steal it. I don't VPN it. I watch BritBox. Yeah. Only thing I've changed location for is Netflix. Otherwise, I don't change nothing. It's just in the UK. There you go. You've changed your locations. The only thing that I do that's not right is exactly. The only thing that I change is this for Netflix. You still change something then, don't you? All right. There you go. So you're stealing Netflix. I can't be bothered. If you can't get it, I just can't be bothered to watch it. If I got to go through all these hoops and set up all these VPNs and all these protocols and just pretend I'm somebody else, living somewhere else, life's too complicated. I can't be asked. And I'm like that. Years and years and years and years ago, I got married to the wrong lady and we got divorced. And she wanted to take everything. And she did. I'm taking all your money. Have it. What, you're not going to fight me in court? No. I'm taking the kids. You're not going to fight me in court? No. Why not? Well, everybody I talk to says the mum always wins. Well, don't you want to put up a fight? They're your kids. No. Because if they want to come back, they'll come back. Bit of paperwork don't do nothing. And I still talk to my kids today. So it's all right. Well, what about the house? I'm taking your house. Take it. I'll buy another one. And I did. Got 2. It's not worth fighting. Let them have it. If somebody wants something from you, let them have it. Give it to them. Yeah. It's not worth it. Don't bother. Life isn't for fighting. It's a waste of time. You know, you'll always win. You'll always do well. You don't need to go through life fighting everything. The only people that win are the bloody lawyers and the people you get involved with. They make the money. Oh, we got another divorce. Oh, brilliant. That's money for us. Sod it. Let it go. So if you've got to lie about something, who cares? If I can't watch it, I'll do something else. So there you go. I only changed the location for Netflix. Hope stocks are getting a better value in a few days. India just caved into Trump. They will ban Russian oil imports. Wow, that was fast. India. Oh, what's this? I can't confirm that. India just caved into Trump. Did they? That'll be good. I don't see it on the news, though. Let me have a look. I don't see it on the news. I don't see it on their news. CNBC. I don't see it on the news. Nope. Nothing there. That's a good idea. That's a good result if he did that. Live. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm checking all my feeds. Don't want to miss it. Live. Breaking news. Nothing there. Nothing on CNBC. Nothing on Yahoo Finance. Are you sure about this? US, China. No. No. I get news pretty quick. No. I don't know where you're seeing this, mate. No. Checking all my wires. No, I don't see that. Good info. Get a VPN to steal money. Monty Python reruns for free. High energy in the house. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. It's been a great day. We've made money. We bought more shares. We got lower shares. We've won over and over again. You can see the Roth IRA. Look at that. Great. We've got more shares. We've gained more shares. It's a win-win. So there's going to be no closing bell show. I'm just going to send you all to the event, the party tonight, and I'm going to give away tickets to win $1,000. Tune in, don't tune in. It's up to you. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I'm tired. Right? So here's the event. XRP tonight. When this show comes to an end, it'll take you directly there. There's the link. There's the link. I'm going to give away tickets tonight in the show. Boom, 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 boom. If you want to enter already, it's martynlucas.com/giveaway. You can get tickets just by getting Sensei's free newsletter. Yeah, that's free as well. You don't have to pay anything. Don't add anything. You don't need a VPN. You don't have to lie about anything. Thank you for the help. I'm now on the Rogues Gallery on the contest. You're very welcome. There you go. Terry, you're welcome, mate. I'm glad we got it sorted out for you. And just tell Vanessa, you didn't have to give your contacts to anyone, did you? You didn't have to give anything to anyone. You didn't have to buy anything. You didn't have to sign up for anything. You were already on Google. You're already on Facebook. You're already on whatever you're on. And you've entered the draw for free. You can win for free. Everything's good, right? You just watch the video, which is what I tell people to do. I gotta stop telling people now because no one listens. Oh, dear God. All right, we're out of here. Thank you for your company. I love you all. The links in the chat. Join me for the show after hours tonight. No closing bell. I'll be back in that live show. We'll do of course, this again. Here it is. XRP. Always believe in your flow. Oh, yeah. We'll be doing all that in the show tonight. XRP has done great today. It survived an absolute slaughter of a market today. Absolutely wonderful. More reason to own it than ever. Wonderful. I'm glad I'm owning it. I don't need to buy more. Fantastic. Bitcoin also survived it today. Absolutely fantastic. Coca-Cola kept on running. I could have made more money if I'd stayed in, but I would have lost it by buying the S&P at a higher price. So I won on it. The S&P's gone down now, but it doesn't matter. I paid the price down here. And if it goes lower, I can now buy some more. Alrighty. That's it from me. We're out of here. Thank you very much. Tune into the party later on. I thank you very much. Appreciate you all. Did we get, what were the numbers like? We had 7,948 people watching an average watch time of 14 minutes. The average watch time on YouTube is about 2 minutes to 3 minutes. So 14 minutes is phenomenal. Nearly 8,000 people. We've had 52,000 views, 93,511. Thank you very much indeed. All right, guys. See you all back in a bit. Get some good food as we want to see the energy later on, but you always perform on cue. Absolutely. 100%. I will be there. Whether I'm on my own or with 1 million people, I will be there. All right, guys. Love you all. See you back in a bit. The market is now selling off. I might buy a bit more now. Yes, I certainly will. All right, that's it for me. Have a wonderful evening. See you back in a bit in 4 hours from now exactly. Take care of yourselves and each other.